All right, let's go. All right. It's your boy Carcino here working hard. Mad at T right now for beating me and doggone Madden the way he did. Him and Gavin. I mean, I had Gavin beat though. In the doggone first game, and some crazy glitch happened where the players weren't even on the field no more. The football just got left there. And ever since then, I should have resetted the entire PS4. Yeah, he was pass interference and all kind of goofy stuff was happening. But that's neither here nor there. Wait, hold a minute. Wait a minute. What are you doing up? What's up, Malika Hill? I see. Everyday gaming is over here promoting. I don't think so, buddy. It's too late. So, yep. So here's the deal, Tron. The NBA, when they were going through these changes up and down the pipe, the NBA actually thought about we should stream the NBA All Star Weekend with performances. I kid you not. They wanted performances. So the NBA's whole thing is, you know what? You know what we're missing here? You know what would really set this off? We had some performances. So instead of having the Migos sit sideline, the Migos would be out there performing, doing a mini concert, and they could charge people for the stream on that little NBA app. You could stream it. Isn't that cool? This idea was bounced around before they recognized all of the problems that could come from this. You know, the advertisers, the ad revenue. How are they going to work that out? Hadn't been established yet. They're trying to get people to actually watch it anyway. There's a reason why they're making the changes. Now, who brought up this idea? Now, I'm not saying it's a bad idea, like shooting it down like this is crazy. It's actually shocking that they were thinking this far out of the box, but it lets you know how far they are in the rabbit hole. That guys are starting to get creative. When guys start getting creative, that means things is not right. Somebody just told LeBron, tagged me in a thing, telling LeBron I'm his biggest hater. LeBron's crying on Twitter again. So it's okay for fans to storm the field, but it's not okay at the same time to have fans? I'm confused. Of course you confused, bum. You was born confused. What's good? Hello? Yo, what's good with you? Oh, I guess that bum from Akron didn't want to stay. He wasn't set to go. Oh, LeBron goons. I don't want to see them. They're gonna be too. You gonna hear them coming. They're gonna be in them tight jeans, sagging in tight jeans, and can't walk. He's like, my mic not working. What if Steph Curry got it in with Nick? Benny Hannes. Benny Hannes. This man just say Benny Hannes. No, I really believe that my thing is it's not a bad idea, but you can see if you're already going down that road, the NBA is already set up for disaster. If you send yourself up in that road, like we gotta stream and make people pay to watch a game that they don't want to watch anyway, you already messing up. Christian, how you coming from Benihana's at 2:45 in the morning? That's Christian? What's up, Kyrie? Kyrie Irving and showed up. So y'all getting Bradley Bill? Now I know you're not the real Kyrie because the real Kyrie would not have a Boston jersey on. Yes, the What Happened to Chris Lighty video is already up and is rolling on the Patreon. The first thing smoking. Which team I think Joel Embiid is going to? What you mean this year? He's already on there. What's good?
Hey man, what's going on with you?
Oh, nothing too much.
Man, I finished watching that David Haney fight, and he ain't look nothing special.
Well, here's the thing. He's young, and that's what I'm saying. These young fighters, he fought a veteran fighter, but again, that's somebody they put in there so he could take out real easily.
Uh-huh.
But this is what they gotta learn. See, they want the big fights early and all this stuff. I'm like, y'all not ready. Y'all
No.
gotta y'all need to fight all these different styles so that you can get used to it. See, they fight a couple of guys and think everybody fights that way. And then
No.
when then you get in there with the sharks, and then you be like, well, I don't know what he doing, and get yourself exposed.
But hey, see the thing is, next week Terrence Crawford fighting Kell Brook.
Oh yeah,
That's gonna be a big. Now I'm. Here's the thing with Terrence Crawford. Terrence Crawford, he never fought any real like heavy-handed fighters, like somebody that's heavy-handed. This gonna be the first time he fighting somebody with some power.
okay, I agree with that. But we gonna get back to that. We're gonna get back to the topic, and then we're
What
gonna get back to that. What's
what's the
up?
topic for today?
Oh, the NBA tried to at one point they thought about making people pay for the All-Star weekend. They tried to discuss it when they were changing the All-Star game. They
Uh,
wanted to charge people. That actually came up in discussion to charge people on the app where they could watch All-Star weekend. They want to have performances in the halftime and everything. Extend it out, make it like a big pay-per-view like wrestling.
what?
That still may happen down the road.
Oh, them jokers crazy, man.
Yep.
They crazy. They think, oh hell no. So people gonna have to pay to watch the All Star Weekend.
Yeah, that's the way they trying to make it sound and look.
Boy, they gonna lose a whole lot of fans if they. Oh, they gonna lose a fans if they do that, boy.
Yo, what up, y'all?
What's up?
What y'all
I
talking
can't
about
see my
tonight?
man. My man from Akron got a whole bunch of stuff going on. He ain't coming in or something. I don't know what's happening with him.
What y'all talking about tonight?
This is about the NBA and what they tried to do. I mean, they don't show the title or anything. You like the
I s-
second guy came right in there. What's going on? I'm like, what's going on? What's the topic today?
There's
What's
so
up, y'all?
many of them.
Yeah, that's the topic, man. Because what happened is they thought about doing it, but they got a network contract. So when you got a contract with television, they gonna want it on television. That's why they acquiring it. But the All Star game was doing so many. The ratings were so terrible. They were like, man, why people ain't watching it? I'm like, people turning away because y'all ain't playing. It ain't got nothing to do with no switching players on different teams. Y'all ain't playing.
For real, back
So
then,
right, if
All Star
y'all ain't
Weekend
gonna play
meant
the
something
game,
back then.
right? Y'all do all the fun during the week, then you get in the game, y'all just laughing on the court, don't want to run up and down the court,
Hey,
trying to make
LeBron, you
it
remember when I
better.
went to your house that one night? Remember that, Wade? Remember that one night? That's all they talk about.
Yep.
Nah,
Yeah,
man, we trying to play basketball, bro. Like we ain't talking about,
No, the only thing good about All Star Weekend now is the dunk contest.
Man, the 3-point contest is what's going on.
Shoot, the dunk contest is the
Aaron
only.
Gordon got robbed. Aaron Gordon got robbed how many times?
Oh yeah.
The best dunk contest I seen from this era was the Zach LaVine and Aaron Gordon. And you
What was
see Zach
Zach
LaVine,
LaVine and Aaron Gordon.
yeah,
was
Zach LaVine, you see him, he
Yep.
ain't even joined the dunk contest again.
I mean, he got robbed. I mean, come on. If I
He
get
got
robbed
robbed.
like that and lose to a guy like that, I'm like, man, that dude could dunk, but he ain't me. Y'all
Right.
know that.
They done made Aaron Gordon, he trying to make a rap career now. I don't even know what he's doing.
Yeah,
So
it's just that when you play basketball for a living, you want to be like, man, that ain't my whole identity. I do
We
other
know
things.
that we know LeBron didn't join a dunk contest, but even
LeBron
though
wanted
he
to get paid.
yeah,
That's
even though he
I
went
was
to
gonna
his
make a video
fans,
on that. LeBron wanted the prize money to be like $1 million
right? When
for the
he what
winner, and then he was
he
gonna get
told
in the dunk contest.
he
He
told
felt he
Reggie
should be
Miller's
paid
sister.
for it.
He told Reggie Miller's sister, like, tell everyone I'm gonna be in the dunk contest. What year was that? That was like, I forget what year that was, but
Oh yeah, he forgets that people take his word literally, and then he thought about it and said, "Nah, I ain't getting in there because he don't have any dunks.
he
Ain't
just
nothing
got
he
the
can do."
one behind his head tomahawk dunk.
I'm like, everybody who dunk in the dunk contest could do that dunk. They gonna be like, "That's it. That's all the smoke you got on, man."
Well, I guess that's it, y'all. That's it.
Right.
That's all we have. Oh, Josh Smith too. He was in the dunk contest a while back. I don't know if y'all remember that. If y'all remember Josh Smith.
Yeah, he
Josh
rocked the
Smith
Dominique
was in
Wilkins
one.
jersey.
I mean, he was in one. I remember him being in it, but
Yo, you remember that one dude on the he was the point guard a long time ago. His name was Childress. He had the afro.
mm-hmm.
Josh
I
Childress.
want Yeah, Josh Childress, man. What happened to him? He don't ball no more. Like he used to play
He
back
went
then.
overseas. Childress was overseas for a minute.
Yeah, he was nice though back then. He's pretty solid.
Man, when that dude
Absolutely.
gonna leave, man? When LeBron gonna leave, man? He got to
Hey, can
go,
you?
man.
2022. That
As
should be it.
hey man, the
Yeah,
sooner the better. We done
Or
got, you
2024.
know,
Hey,
I'm gonna
we,
dictate
we done
everything.
got.
hear me?
Hey,
Okay,
anything's
there you go.
possible
You
if
were
we
kind of
got Trump
breaking
out
up a
the
little bit.
office.
I
You
can
hear?
hear you now. Go ahead. What you were saying?
Okay. No, I was just wondering if you can hear me. I'm making sure my microphone works.
Mm-hmm. So, did somebody fight tonight?
Oh, they had Devin Haney fought. He fought Gamboa tonight.
Who won?
I mean, Devin Haney won, but it wasn't impressive. You know, Devin Haney didn't put on the show they thought he was gonna put on. And the thing is like Tank didn't look good against Gamboa. You got to know how to look good against Gamboa. He's a Cuban fighter, so he has a lot of experience. Even though he's old, he's chinny, he washed up. You got to know how to beat a guy like that. And Devin Haney ain't faced that kind of style before, so he needs to see a slick softball. You got to watch the way his cadence is, all his traps, his moves. I mean, a guy like that is game. So you got to be on your P's and Q's. And plus, he's still young. He's like still got some amateurishness in him. It's just like when Floyd came up, Floyd fought so many different styles. So by the time he was pro, he didn't see almost every style there was to see. So he was like, "Oh man, I didn't fought in the Olympics when you didn't fought people like outside your country. You fighting all these different elements of styles and how people present it. And all of you sparred against some of the best. So when you get in the ring and fight these guys, it's like, man, I didn't see you ain't bringing nothing I haven't seen. Most of these kids, they haven't sparred or had enough amateur fights to even, branch out their own comfort zone. So now when they get into
Mm-hmm.
pros, now they're getting a education while being pro. And then they're moving up too fast. Like they call it eating table food too fast. Still need to eat some baby food. You ain't trying to get up there and step right up to the big dogs. He ain't ready. Exactly. He went. It's too. That's what amateurs do. They headhunt a lot. Because back in the amateurs, you used to get points for body shots. So when you start headhunting, that's when they start looking at you crazy. So, yeah, that's all I wanted to talk about tonight.
Hey, Sino, can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay, I got a question. Out of the top three draft picks coming out this year, which one you think would benefit Golden State the best?
Mm, good
I mean, they
question.
might as well take Ball.
Right.
Might as well take him. I mean, first he's like a young Steph Curry. I mean, he ain't as he ain't got the handles of Steph, but he's coming in with marketing ability. Like you can make money off him right away, and all you need him to do right now is to hit a couple of shots and learn. He could learn behind
I
Steph.
mean, when Steph got into the league, he didn't really have handles. He was like more like
He
spot
had him.
up. I mean, he had handles, but not like how he has now. But like back then, it was like run plays. Back then, you know, hit the open man, hit the screen, things
He
like
didn't.
that.
What he didn't have is the physicality that he has now. He
Right.
could take and absorb a lot now that he could when he was younger. When he was younger, he was
Yeah,
so
because he
brittle
gained a
and
little bit more
small,
muscle.
and he was mostly like a curly Neal type dribbler. But that's how Steph was. Steph been in every basketball camp since he was two. He been playing with the
Yeah,
pros since they were
they
kids. Like he played it with Vince Carter. He played with everybody, dude. This guy was in every basketball camp. He was playing with NBA teams. He training down in LA to go before he went to college, right after he got out of high school, getting ready to
well,
go to Davidson. And when he went to
you know,
Davidson,
you know, Curry's from where LeBron's from, Akron. He from Ohio.
Yeah, they both were born in the
well,
same city.
Yeah,
he was born there. That was the thing. He was born
yeah,
there.
and that was LeBron's little issue because people were supporting, Curry. There's a little jealous thing going on right there in between, from what I
Well,
heard.
LeBron don't make everything about him anyway, because at the end of the day, that's what he's about.
Right.
LeBron is about LeBron. He's in the business of LeBron. So everything he does is on that narrative of it's always about me, it's only me, and ain't nobody else but me. So don't even think about putting somebody above me. The only person I put above me is I. So that's it. Me and I.
I had a question, probably off topic, but what's your thoughts on people that are like come up musicians and artists and things like that trying to make it into the industry, music industry and things like that. Anybody that has those aspirations of trying to make it in that world, but
Like what? Like what advice I have for him, or
yeah, advice. Me, I'm a, I mean, I write music and things like that, but I don't necessarily really try to be like, oh, I'm gonna be this top artist and things like that, But
um, if they want to get in the business, I'm gonna tell them. Well, I'm gonna ask them why.
mm,
I'll be like, why? I'm like, it depends on what kind of artist. Like, are you just a singer or a
mhm.
rapper or like what genre are you going in?
Oh,
Country?
I do kind of like, well, I kind of do like, like the J. Cole and the J. Cole's and the things like that. I'm more so like conscious
Oh, a
kind of
conscious
an
rapper?
art. Yeah, like
Oh,
a conscious kind of an art. I'm a Gemini, so I'm
my thing is, if you're gonna get in this business, I'll ask you why. Why do you want to get into this business?
yeah,
That
and
was
that's the
the first
answer, and
question I asked.
that's the
Why?
answer that I don't even know.
Then if you
Because
don't know, don't get in the business.
exactly.
Because
You
if
can't
you
go in
don't
there.
know
I
why
don't
you
know.
want to be in this business, don't get in the business. That's all I can tell you. Because
Yeah.
this is not a business that's nice. It is not kind. It is made to rip you off. It is designed to rip you off. The only way you're gonna make it is to be independent and be successful. If no one knows you in your own hometown, you haven't done any shows locally, you're not building up an audience, they're not doing anything for you anymore. I mean anything. You will not get you will not get a lick of attention. You will not get any support. It is done. Absolutely done. The record business is gone. You gotta promote yourself and make yourself hot to them. They'll want to come to you. They know, let me hear your two hit single, and they ain't got time for that.
Right.
They don't care
It's
about
kind
that.
it's kind of like sports in a way too. Like football, basketball. You got to know people that know people. To get
Not
your
even
name
about
out
that.
there.
Like I said, they had those people. That's how the business got ruined anyway. Yo, this my man. He nice. Yo, spit something. And they bring their mans in and get their mans a deal, and their mans can't sell no records. And all these
Mm,
record companies lost money, betting money on their mans instead of looking for the real talent and finding the real talent. And then the guys who are talented, they can't. They already screaming broke because they didn't sold themselves out and sold their masters and sold their publishing, all so they could get the fame. Like Nicki Minaj, she sold her publishings and all that stuff before she even knew what she was doing.
mm, man, that's crazy.
Yeah, so it's best to be independent, create your own buzz, let them come to you. They're not doing anything anymore. They're not risking any more of their money.
See, no.
Yo, hello.
Yeah,
Um,
we can
I
we
think
hear
the
you.
last three.
Uh oh, he repping San Fran still.
What's up, Chino, man? Appreciate you letting me be on the platform, man. Appreciate that, man.
Ain't no thing.
My thoughts on the NBA trying to stream the All Star Weekend. That's
Yeah.
ludicrous, man. I mean, I'm sure the ratings are going down as much, but
Yeah.
I I definitely wouldn't be trying to participate in watching it.
Same thing here, man. Because my thing is, I'm out on the All Star Weekend anyway. Because I'm like, you've already ruined the legacy. You know what I'm saying? The East versus West. But the West was whooping the East all the time, so LeBron got upset and then changed it to where everybody can get on, move the teams around, and now he on the West. So I'm like, dude, you on the West now. So, so I'm like, what are you really going to do? Now I told you Harden ain't getting traded, dude. I told you they want to keep James. Why would you trade him for Ben Simmons? Yeah, that helps the 76ers, but adding Ben Simmons to the Rockets, and you just came in as
Nah,
the
man.
GM. Who want to be the GM that walked through the door and trade James Harden?
Nah, man. I like Ben Simmons, man. Ben Simmons good. I like Ben Simmons. I
Man,
think
you
Ben
like
Simmons.
how you
Nah,
like
man.
a
I
guy that
think
don't shoot the
Shoot,
ball?
man.
nah, man. I think Ben Simmons. I always like Ben Simmons, man. I
Do
think
you
Ben
play
Simmons is
NBA
good.
2K?
Yeah, I play it, but I don't.
There we go.
Yep.
There we go.
Nah, Ben
There's your
Simmons is
answer.
good though, man. I like Ben
There's
Simmons,
your
man.
answer. Good at what?
Why
The man don't shoot a
why
jump shot.
hasn't he
He
worked on
don't
the mid range?
mid range,
Exactly.
Who, Ben
any
Simmons?
range.
Who, Ben Simmons?
He don't
Nah,
have
Ben
any mid
Simmons is
range.
straight,
These players
man.
don't even
Ben
practice on
Simmons,
their mid range now.
Ben
That
Simmons is
man,
straight.
I've never heard the NBA in my life say we got him talking to a shrink to get him confidence to shoot
Nah,
jump.
it's
I
Ben
said,
Simmons
wow.
straight. Y'all see. Y'all gonna see. He good.
I don't know. You know, me, I tried
He
to holler at
average.
his sister and LeBron cock blocked me. But But I don't
Ben
know what's
Simmons
going
straight,
on.
man. Why y'all?
I don't know what's going on with you and this Ben Simmons thing, but what about Ben Simmons that you have seen that make you think Ben Simmons is outstanding or great?
No, I don't think he's great. I don't think he's outstanding. I just think they don't need to. I don't think the Sixers need to get rid of him. I think he's good, man. I think he's solid. I don't think he's good or great. I mean, I think he's good, but I don't think he's great or outstanding.
You realize they
Lead the
lost
Sixers
because
to
of
the
him.
championship. But
You know they lost
nah,
because of
they
him,
lost
right?
because of Joel Embiid. Embiid is soft, bro.
And Beav is
Joel
soft, but he
Embiid is
out
the one
there
they need to get
battling.
rid of.
I don't see Ben out there battling. I see him folding. And he'll be wide open. They'll leave him wide open at the top of the key. He'll have the ball and want to dribble to the paint. I'm like, what is you doing, boy? They leaving you
They got
open. They know they finna collide on you.
Philadelphia ain't got no leadership.
Well, Jimmy Butler was there. You see when Jimmy got there and said, oh, this is
Yep.
what it's like. Oh, I'm up out of here. I'm up out of here. Joel Embiid was like, please stay, man. We need you. He's like, I know you do. But y'all got a problem right here with the little big boy here. He a big baby.
Oh,
Yeah, I mean Joel will punch him in the face before the season over. Something gonna have to happen. They gotta move one of them. But you would rather keep Ben
yeah.
Simmons than Joel Embiid. Sean, are you feeling all right?
Why do you think Joel Embiid don't play inside like he need to? Why he don't go hard in the paint like these old school centers used to do? He could dominate if he wanted to.
You think he could dominate if he wanted to?
If he wanted to. If I had that body and I could play in the paint like that, I'm not outside try to shoot no threes. I'm tearing their ass up inside.
Yeah,
This
but
Hold
it's
positionless
all about
NBA.
heart. He ain't built that way. He grew up with his
All
baby. He
right.
grew up with his sister. Ben Simmons a baby.
All
He's
right.
still, they still heating up the bottle for him. He
Nah,
gotta get
y'all Sixers need to get rid of Joel Embiid. He's taking up space. There's too much big
man,
Nah.
bodies.
you are out your mind. They would run you out of
No,
Philly
no, no.
if you
I
talking
don't
about
care. They
keeping
gonna have
Ben
to run me
Simmons
out
and
of
get rid
Philly.
of
Get rid
Joel
of
Embiid.
Embiid.
He the
Okay,
Get
fresh
rid of
out of
Joel
No,
Memphis.
Embiid.
no,
Sean, are
Hey,
you
no.
from Philly?
I got family. You know.
Okay, you ain't from Philly. So you should know right away
I'm like a
that is a
dysfunctional Knicks
ludicrous
fan.
statement. You should know that's
Ooh.
the only reason you can make a ludicrous statement like that.
I'm a
FYL
dysfunctional Knicks
Sports.
fan.
what up?
Do you hear this man talking about keeping Ben Simmons and getting rid of Joel Embiid?
Yes,
Hey,
do it.
hey, hey! This is my opinion on it. And I
No.
think this here's my opinion. Every year, only one team wins the championship, so really only one team succeeds. Everybody else has to go back to the drawing board. I think that when you have 29 teams that ultimately fail, you can't just say let's trade. Everybody can't just be like let's trade to get rid of him. Just figure it out. I think when you're dealing with two players of that caliber,
Mm.
you just got to figure it out. And you can say give up on Ben Simmons, but at the end of the day, he's really a jump shot away from being one of the most dominant forces in the league. I'm not really trading that. So, I mean, I'm going to say figure it out. I'm going to say Joel Embiid. I'm going to say y'all need to figure it out. We're going to put pieces around y'all. If y'all need shooting, we're going to give you the shooting. Because when we saw when they had shooting, they was a force. They got rid of all their
See
shooting when
that
they
right
traded
there?
Shaman, when they let JJ Redick go. That was stupid. So they know we got to get our shooters back to at least succeed with these two players. So I think it's a panic move. Like you seen it with the Clippers when they failed this year. Everybody was like trade Paul George. No, you don't trade a Paul George. You figure it out. Same thing with James Harden. You don't trade Wessel, Westbrook, and James Harden. You figure it out because when is another time you're ever gonna have two MVPs on your team? So I mean,
Right. And
regardless,
look
we
at
can
it.
say we
Yeah,
need
LeBron
to
do it
build.
every year.
but yeah, you're right about that. You're absolutely correct. Because but except for in the Ben Simmons and Joel Embiid, I've seen all I needed to see. That ain't gonna get no better.
Damn right.
No.
Anything. Watch, this is gonna be a Ben
Hey,
Simmons
if they can get
slash
Buddy Hield
LeBron.
somehow, if they can get Buddy Hield or Joe Harris, I think that will be some additional shooting. They shouldn't have never gave up Robert Covington. I think, but
That was a
I mean,
big
they made
loss.
some major
That was
mistakes. They
tough.
made some major mistakes with trades trying to do too much. That Jimmy Butler loss really hurt them. And
Hell
they,
yeah.
they they went
When
for
they
it
had
all.
Jimmy,
Yeah.
they was rolling. But the
Well, they went for
problem
the
Yeah.
home run.
Jimmy wanted to change the offense, and he saw the problem. The problem was the structure of the offense. Ben Simmons
Mhm.
holds the ball and brings the ball up every single time. And it's like, man, you can't have this guy bring the ball up every time because other teams they're smart. They're gonna figure this out and just start clamping down on the defense. He's like, man, he's bringing up the ball too much.
Yeah.
We got to
That's what they got him doing on 2K.
Can we
Playing point guard.
really blame that on Simmons, or can we blame that on the
Yes.
coach?
Hey, Sino,
Well,
did you
the
notice?
coach discussed it with
'Cause
him.
that's his system.
With him, they got to deal with him in doses. Like they got to wear kid gloves when they deal with him
Hey,
because he's emotionally sensitive. If
but
you
did
tell
you
him the
know?
wrong thing, that's what Jimmy was like. They were like, Jimmy, we'll talk to him. Don't say nothing. He was like, I ain't doing nothing. Jimmy, like, man, I just got this bad reputation coming over here. They already calling me a doggone team killer. So he's like, I'm already trying not to say nothing.
That's true.
And then he was like they put me on the spot.
We know Ben Simmons got a high IQ with passing. Come on, man. Let's not act like he don't.
But hold on,
He
did y'all
could
notice
be
at the beginning of the bubble?
Just surround him with some scores.
At the beginning of the bubble, when they took him off ball and they put Shake Milton at point, when I saw them first couple games in the bubble, I was like, if they keep this up with him at power forward, they can win it all. Until he got hurt, that's when they really lost their real chance. But
tell me,
you see what you can do. You take them off point and you bring in a true point guard. And when you bring in a true point guard, you also bring in more shooting.
I guarantee if that bubble was the Lakers and the Sixers would have gave Lakers a better competition than Miami did.
Oh yeah, yes,
no.
With a healthy Ben Simmons, yes.
Hell no.
Ben Simmons, man, come on, man.
Ben Simmons would tear LeBron up.
Y'all get too caught up on
sorry.
offense. The man's an all-star without a jump shot. He's an all-star without a jump shot. Name somebody else.
Ben Simmons. Hey, y'all laughing, but Ben Simmons would have teared up LeBron in that finals. I'm sorry.
Oh God. They won't go match them up against each other. He on Clutch Sports, man.
Y'all really think people like seeing a 6'10" Ben Simmons on the other side of the court at the point guard position?
I can't convince.
It's a nightmare. That's a nightmare for any matchup. That's a nightmare. Coach's nightmare. Seeing that.
Ben Simmons played the same way he played at LSU. He don't look no different. He played the same way.
They shut him down so many times. I've seen him shut down, scoring 8 points.
Offensive, but you're talking offensively. In transition and on defense.
Offensively. That's
offensively, yeah.
That's what they need him at. They was like, they need a basket, and they can't. They all honed in on Joel. You can't get a basket.
but that's why you build a team around him.
He won't even attempt a jump shot. He won't attempt it.
But Sino, you know that.
Hey, he hit that 3-pointer that one season.
No.
He hit a 3-pointer after the buzzer. It was halftime.
That's mental. It's all mental with him. It's all mental. I've seen that man shoot. I've seen him shoot in person and behind the scenes.
I saw it in practice. They showed him practice.
He don't miss.
Hit him.
He can shoot.
He don't miss, but he don't shoot.
It's mental in the game. Hold on. Any of y'all shot a basketball in front of 20,000 people, you'll know how hard that shit is. It's not just about going. It's all mental in the NBA level. This is why
I don't
care if it was 1 million people out there. I'm a pull.
Yeah, you might, but you're gonna look like Ben Simmons.
You gonna look like Ben Simmons.
But you're gonna
shooting 0-42.
You're gonna be bricking them just like Ben.
Hey, he ain't bricking. He ain't even taking them. So he can't even brick it. He missing 3 inches from the rim. That's what he's missing at. That's the only time
he's gonna play the same way every year until he stop playing in NBA. He ain't gonna get no better.
He's still better than 95% of the point guards in the league.
Nah, I wouldn't say that at all.
What?
No.
Thank you. Thank you. Hey, whoever said that. Thank you.
Yeah, I said that. He's better than 95% of the point guards in the league.
Okay, where is he at in assists then? Is he Luka Doncic? No.
I know he's an all-star. That's all
Is
I
No,
need
he
to
ain't
know.
Luka.
He's an all-star.
Oh, he
Is
better than
Trae
Trae
Young?
Young. He better than Trae
Hell
Young.
no.
Is he
Man, what's
better than
wrong with
Trae
y'all,
Young?
Better than
man?
Trae
Hell
Yes.
Young.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
He better than
Trae
Trae
Young
Young.
already changed the franchise already. Look
Trae
at
Young
Atlanta.
is
Look at
just
the
a
5 Atlanta had.
Trae
Well,
Young is
good.
just a
Look at
shooter.
They're the
Trae
worst
Young
team in
out
the
here. What
league.
he doing? He getting triple doubles as a point guard.
He just a
You
scorer.
can't get more
And don't
rebounds
let
than
him go to
Trae
Hold
New
on, hold
Young.
York.
on. Trae Young's the worst defensive player in the NBA. Stop.
Oh God.
Oh no.
What?
Ben
Rick, go
Simmons
look
is
at
way
the
better than
defensive
Trae
rating.
Young.
Man.
He's
Are
the
y'all
worst.
going
He
off of
has the worst
4K? Y'all going
defensive
off of
rating in the
2K?
NBA.
Y'all going off of
He
2K
has the
stats?
no. I'm talking
I'm
about
thinking
We
analytics.
going
y'all
Go
off
going
look
off
at
whatever.
2K
We
stats.
going off
go
of whatever. I don't
Exactly.
care.
2K.
go look at the
2K.
analytics. Go
Y'all
look at the
judging the players of
analytics.
the NBA off a video game.
Go look
Man,
at the
come on,
analytics.
Hey,
man.
I ain't
that's what
talking
the
about
Y'all
NBA is
basketball.
are
based off
y'all
anyway.
killing me.
Hey,
Analytics.
you don't know what you're talking
Your
to.
boy Moore,
Let me
don't
see.
he? Analytics. Man, put the
No, what I'm
analytics to the
saying is, hold
side,
on. So,
man.
are you saying that
Man,
you saying
fuck.
Trae Young can play D? Or what idiot is gonna say that? Please say it so I can eat you on it. Please say he can play defense.
I ain't worried about it.
He can't.
Thank
Who
you. Shut
concentrate
up.
more on
Come
being
on, man.
in the
Stop it.
NBA?
Stop it, man.
He
Don't
trying to
make no
be more
lie up
like
like
Steph
that. The
Curry
man cannot play
than
D.
anybody.
Him and
Oh.
Devin Booker are the two worst defensive players in the league, hands down.
So which one would
Devin
you
Booker.
rather have, a shooter or a non-shooter?
No, I
I'd
would
rather
have a.
have Ben
I
Simmons.
want a fucking 6'10" playmaker who can run in transition and defend
For one, he
almost
don't play
all
he don't play
positions.
his true position. For one,
I'd
he's
rather
Ain't
not
have
doing
I'd
power.
rather
that.
have Ben
Hold on, your
Simmons.
height don't determine your
You
position. Your
said you
skill
rather have
determines your
Ben.
position.
Oh,
Your skill determines your position,
why you
not
gonna
your
be a
height.
point guard that can't shoot a jump shot?
You don't need
Right.
a
All right.
score to be
Look
a
at
point
Magic. Oh,
guard.
Exactly.
Magic Johnson couldn't shoot a
Well,
lick.
Magic Johnson was a
it
better
ain't
shooter than
working.
Ben
Hold
He
on,
didn't
hold
Simmons.
have
on.
The way you
to.
playing
Carcino's
ain't
favorite
working.
player,
All you
Isaiah
got to
Thomas,
do is
shot 29%
facilitate.
from the three. Hold on. Didn't Isaiah Thomas shoot 29% from in his career from the 3-point line? He was still a
That's
great
because
point guard.
the last 3
Stop it.
years of his career he was
No,
injured.
he shot 30% his whole career.
You gotta understand, threes. What y'all act like they shot jacked
I'm
up
just
a bunch
saying,
of
hold
See,
on. Y'all,
see,
he
They
couldn't
would
the
shoot.
shoot one,
reality,
Double
the
maybe
standard.
two
reality
per
Double
is,
game.
standard.
2K. 2K.
Exactly.
bro. No,
No,
Exactly.
the
what
Right?
is
They
it?
reality,
don't
That
the
ain't no
shoot
2K.
reality
threes
That's
is,
like
just real
that.
percentage.
bro.
But when the
Hold on. I'm
No,
game
the
is
saying
on the
reality
line,
is
did you
point
know
guards
Isaiah
ain't
Thomas has
that's
the
scorers.
just real
They
highest
ain't real
three
percentage.
point
scorers. They supposed
percentage
to
in
be
NBA
passing.
Finals history? He hit like 89% from three in the 1990
Casino.
Finals.
His career average was 29%.
Yeah, I know, because you're looking at stats, and we talking facts. When the
That
game's
is
on the
facts.
line, that's what
It's
happens.
facts.
Damn right.
And what has
Right?
Ben
W.
Simmons done?
How
Has
is
he won
Stats
how is
gonna
Ben
anything?
tell you
Simmons a
if
bum?
somebody
Ben
was
Simmons is
Hold
injured.
not
on.
a
Isaiah
bum.
Thomas shoots the 3-pointer worse than Ben Simmons.
Now, see,
That's facts.
if you put Isaiah right now on the 3-point line with Ben Simmons, are you willing to put money on that?
No, I
Yeah.
look. I ain't saying
Exactly.
Isaiah. I ain't
Exactly.
saying Ben Simmons is
That's
better
what
than
I'm
Isaiah
saying,
Thomas,
right? I'm
but I'm
talking about
saying Ben
today.
Simmons ain't no
I'm
bum
willing to bet
either.
whatever
What you're doing
somebody
is
got.
y'all hold Ben Simmons to a standard of being able to shoot the ball, but I can name a lot of other point
Right.
guards that couldn't shoot the ball.
Oh,
And to be honest, point guards ain't
Magic,
meant to be
Isaiah
shooting
Thomas.
Magic
anyway.
can
They just
outshoot
put them
Ben
motherfuckers.
Simmons any
Magic
day
couldn't
of the week.
shoot. Magic was not a
Magic
good
can
shooter.
outshoot Ben Simmons any day
Man,
of the
come
week.
on, man. Y'all act like he was a good shooter. Come on, man. He was
Magic
not a great shooter.
Johnson could shoot right now, probably right now,
Magic can shoot
today,
better than Ben Simmons.
better than Ben Simmons. He had all kind of shots. Magic had hook shots. Magic can hit.
All right.
You think he just hit game winners? Magic had no jump
What did he
shot.
do his rookie year? What did he do his rookie year? He hit a
He
big
made a
shot to
hook
me.
shot. He made a hook shot. That
It
wasn't
don't
a
matter.
jumper.
The
That was
shot
a
went
hook
I mean,
down.
he
shot.
scored 40 in the
It
NBA
went
Finals.
down.
40
That was a hook
without a
shot.
jump shot.
That's like the
Can
same
Ben
floater Ben
Simmons
Simmons
go
throws
40
up.
without a jump shot? Let me see him hit 40 without a jump
You
shot.
saying he hasn't? You saying he
Can
hasn't?
Ben Simmons do what Chauncey
When it
Billups did
counts.
in the finals?
Are
When
you
it
saying he
counts.
hasn't? Are you saying
Tell me
When
why
it
does
that.
he need to?
Tell me
count.
that.
When
Hold
it
on. Why does he
Can
counts.
need
Ben
to?
Simmons do
Magic
Why
what
does
doing
he?
it
Chauncey
in the
Billups did?
Why
finals.
does he need to do what Chauncey does? Why can't he just be Ben
Because
Simmons?
Chauncey
He,
Billups can
Rookie year.
shoot.
he been
Exactly.
Ben Simmons.
Come on,
Exactly.
man. Y'all need
He's
to
been
stop.
Ben.
Exactly.
Y'all
Ben
want these players to
Simmons.
be copycats of
Ben
each other. Y'all want
Simmons.
this shit to be boring. Y'all want all these players to play exactly like each other, be boring as fuck. Ben Simmons is talented in his own way. That's what makes it
Oh
special to
God.
watch.
Well, how come they
Exactly.
haven't won?
Come on, man.
How come they didn't
Yeah,
beat
yeah, yeah.
Toronto?
Hold on. How many years has he been been in the league?
Yeah, how many?
What, three? What, three,
Yeah,
four?
okay, thank you.
Oh,
He
he
has a
missed
whole
his
career
first
ahead of
year.
him. Give him time. Give
He
him
missed
time.
his first year. He injury
God dang.
prone. He hurt himself.
God dang.
Not
Hold
even
on.
being touched.
He's only been in the
How
league
many
3 years, and
injuries
y'all
have Ben
talking about.
Simmons had without being
Come on, man.
touched?
Come on, man.
About
Every
he
year.
injured himself. Nobody even touched him, and
Every
he injured
year.
and gone for the season. How many of those did he have? About 3.
Oh, now it's about the injuries.
Of course, it's
Yeah.
about the injuries. You
Self-inflicted
can't stay on the,
injuries.
him and Joel Embiid can't stay on the floor. What is you talking about? Now it's about the injuries. Of course, it's about the injuries. If you got a player who can't stay on the floor,
No, we talk
what
about
good
because
is he?
injuries can happen to anybody.
Yeah, but if you fragile, do you want to keep
Okay,
him on the
that's
team,
a
or do you
that's a
want to move
different
him?
that's a different
I
topic.
would
And it
move Ben Simmons right now.
for what? For what? What are you gonna get? What are you gonna get that's comparable?
No.
Anybody.
No,
I
you
mean,
won't.
can
You
you
won't
shoot
get
a
nothing.
jump shot? Well, I pull up. Hey, get him.
All right, do that. Go do that then. Do that
Grab
then.
my man's right
Okay,
here.
no, I'm saying, what's a realistic trade you can make for him that works? Because at the end of the day, somebody's gonna have to deal with Ben Simmons. You're gonna be complaining about him on another team.
Give him
They can
CJ
get Bradley
McCullough.
Beal. They
Take
can get Bradley
get
Beal
CJ
for him right
McCullough.
now. If they get Bradley Beal for him right now, the team improves.
Why
Dramatically.
would Washington do that? And they got John Wall at point guard.
Because they paying John Wall too much money and they paying Bradley Beal too much money to be doggone out of the playoffs every year.
How does that make Washington better? Since Ben Simmons is so bad, how does that make Washington better?
Who cares?
He ain't gonna be no point
Ben
guard.
Simmons is out of there.
But
you
what I'm
told
saying
me
is,
how can that work? You talking
no,
about how
but
the
what I'm saying
76ers
is, you
could be
offer a
better.
trade, you got to make it work both ways. You can't just make it work one way.
Okay,
I
If
get
he go to
that.
if he go to Washington, he won't play no
John
point
Wall
guard
could be the
position.
two.
Man,
Ben
come on,
Simmons could be
stop
the
it.
big point, big whatever thing
How
he
does
is
it help
that don't shoot.
Washington? How does it
I
help
give you the
Washington?
answer. The answer is if you trade on John Wall, the styles may fight. Ben
Who's
Simmons,
gonna
You
trade for
can't.
John Wall right now?
No one's gonna
No,
trade for John Wall. His
it,
contract is too large. He
man,
had
he
Rich
can't.
Paul do it,
Two,
and
he has
he's
two
may
major
have lose
injuries.
with him.
He has two major injuries, and we haven't seen him play.
but that's when you trade bad contract for other bad contracts. You know what
Okay,
I'm saying?
who? Okay, come up with a realistic trade scenario for me. Since Ben Simmons is so tradable, what's the realistic trade scenario that works for both teams?
Chris Paul, OKC.
Come
There
on,
you go.
man. How does that work? How does that work for OKC?
No.
They're in
No.
rebuild
Well,
mode.
how does Ben Simmons work for OKC?
They're not trying to win. They're trying to rebuild. They already said they're going to absolute rebuild mode.
Yeah, because they don't want to be in the tats.
Well,
don't
they're
want
not.
none of
That's
that.
why they got to get rid of Chris Paul. So
Yeah, but
that's what
getting
I'm
Ben
saying.
Simmons puts you in the same situation.
That 36 million got to go. So you paying
I
the guy
think a great
36.
trade for both teams when you talk about it is the Clippers and 76ers with Ben Simmons and Paul George. I think both players need to have a change of scenery, and I
I don't
think Ben
want
Simmons
no
will
Ben
fit.
Simmons
Oh
on
my
no
God.
Clippers. I don't want that at all. Send him
I
over there
think
with LeBron some damn way. Don't send him to the
I
Hold
think
Clippers.
on.
that
You want Ben Simmons on the same court with LeBron? Then you
Yeah,
really
put
gonna be
him over
having
there with
nightmares
him.
about LeBron winning championships. You having nightmares now. You about to really have them same nightmares
It ain't
about him
winning no
winning more
damn
championships.
championship with Ben the Bus Simmons turning over the
Shit.
damn ball, tripping over his own leg. Maybe Ben Simmons is hurt again.
Hey, you
He
thought you
hurt
was
his
having
feelings.
nightmares this year. You thought you was having nightmares this year. You about to really have nightmares. You do something crazy like that.
problem with Ben Simmons. Not only he don't want, it's not he can't shoot, he don't want to shoot, and
But he's still an all-star.
in the
Oh,
East. I
boy.
mean, that's not saying much.
It's not. He's still all-star.
That ain't saying much in the East.
He's still better than any.
So that justifies the
he's
fact that
probably,
he's a good player because
probably
he's an
better than your
all-star.
favorite point guard.
Put it this way, Mr. Trubisky was a Pro Bowler in NFL. That ain't saying shit.
Yeah, we've talked about the NBA.
I'm saying
about the NBA. Okay.
That all-star don't mean nothing. I mean,
Right, it don't mean you're no great player, man.
So if you guys were the Atlanta Hawks,
Dame Lillard was the best player. How many years Dame Lillard couldn't even get in the All-Star game
that's the
because
West.
the All-Star was lit
That's
up?
the West. That's the West. West is loaded
The
with
West
point
don't
guards.
mean nothing. Still, he wasn't an All-Star. He wasn't All-Star material. He couldn't even get in the All-Star game.
if Dame Lillard was in the East, he would have been an All-Star
When I
starter.
say All-Star, I mean All-Star caliber. I don't mean All-Star game.
He's not All-Star caliber to me, Ben
Yes,
Simmons.
he is, man. Stop it, y'all.
All this dude does is get some garbage points driving to the getting layup.
Hold on.
Ben Simmons is like Odell Beckham, man.
He plays. That's all the players did in the 90s.
Odell
How y'all
Beckham
don't
of the
appreciate
NBA.
that?
This
He ain't
dude
gonna do
has
nothing.
no handles. He has no real ball handling skill whatsoever.
Hold on. You said
Why come when the playoffs start, he disappears? He disappears
he's
when
only
the playoffs
in his
start.
third year.
Why?
He's only in his third year.
He's Odell Beckham, man.
Hold on.
It's Odell Beckham.
What players just came into the league killing in the playoffs?
Luka.
They lost.
John Morant.
He didn't make the playoffs. What
I
playoffs?
mean, he played in the bubble. Sorry, he played in the bubble. So Ja Morant did it.
He wasn't in the playoffs. No, he wasn't in the playoffs.
Okay, he wasn't in the playoffs. Let
Porter.
me see.
The only
Michael
one you can
Porter.
really say is
What about
Donovan
Donovan
Mitchell.
Mitchell his rookie year?
That's it.
Donovan
Yeah,
Mitchell his rookie year,
yeah.
didn't he?
Hold on, Bo. Didn't he fall off his second year? Didn't he regress?
Who
So
regressed?
Not necessarily. He just
yes, he
regressed based
did.
on people
His second
expectations.
year
He
was
still had a good
trash.
year.
No, his second year was trash. Don't
He
even give
still-
him that cop out. No, it was terrible. Third year he bounced back. Yes.
He still had a
Who you
good
talking
year his
about,
second
Mitchell?
year.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Donovan Mitchell.
Donovan
His second
Mitchell.
year, his second year he regressed big
You asked
time.
about the rookie year though. You asked about the rookie year, right?
No,
Yeah,
I'm
he
saying
asked
in the
about
playoffs.
rookie
So
year.
what I'm saying, my whole point is that it's not easy just to jump right in the league and be great in the playoffs. Sometimes it takes 5-6 years to even figure it out how to play NBA basketball and
Ben
the speed of the
Simmons
game.
sat out his first year. You know that, right?
Yeah, with injury. So what? He's really a second year player.
So you said Ben Simmons only been here 2 years.
Nah, he
What year
been
did
more
Ben
than 2
Simmons
years.
come in
He
the
got
league?
his own contract extension. He had this is 4th year, I believe.
That's what I'm finna say.
Yeah, I believe
Yeah,
that.
he had got that contract extension. He got the max.
Yeah, you're right. I think you're right about that.
Because you
Right.
can't get the
So
max
I'm finna
till
say,
after
I've
the
seen
3rd
this
year.
guy
But
lose and
hold on.
choke a lot of times.
Either way, he's still young. He still hasn't really been in the league. He hasn't even been in the league 5 years. And we talking about winning
I
playoff
know.
games and being
how
great in
many
the
times he
playoffs.
been hurt? So that's what I'm saying. He
Yeah.
missed
So
the
how
whole
many times
season
was
his
Steph Curry
first
hurt
year.
early? Steph Curry went his the beginning of the season. He went through a whole bunch of injuries, and then he was a
But he
two-time
ain't Steph
MVP.
Curry. This ain't Steph Curry.
Hold on, but nobody saw Steph Curry turn into an MVP when he was getting all them injuries.
Of course not.
Thank you.
But
He was in the West too now.
you're comparing Ben Simmons to Steph Curry. When Steph came in the
Now
league, he was 10
jumping
times
all
better
over.
than Ben is right now.
Now,
That's
to
not
come to
true.
my
What are
man,
we talking about?
to come to my man's defense, when it came to Steph Curry, there was an argument that people wanted Monte Ellis instead of Steph Curry at that time when he was getting injury prone. So
They
let's be
wanted
fair.
Monte Ellis, and Monte was starting. But you know
And
what Monte was doing? Monte wasn't playing the game. He wasn't playing in the system. He was just out there shooting. And he was getting points, but they were losing. So they were like, man, I
Damn
need
right.
this kid here, Steph. Steph gonna move the ball. He play without the ball and move better without the ball. They can't play off the ball. Monte don't do that. Monte looks to get the ball and shoot. He's a black hole. When Monte gets the ball, he gonna shoot. So they was like, look, we got to get this kid Steph in here. I'm telling you, that's when what's his name? Mark Jackson said that kid is gonna be great because nobody outworking him. This kid's working hard every day. He fights through screens. He cuts. He remind me of Reggie Miller. I played with Reggie Miller. This kid remind me of small Reggie Miller. He's fighting through.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
I want y'all to be honest. Who thought early in his career, even after year 3 or 4, who thought Steph was going to be a 2-time MVP?
Nobody.
The team ain't even think that because they gave him a low ball deal the first time.
Thank you. So what I'm saying is sometimes it takes a few years.
But
Sometimes
he
it takes
was
some years.
talent-wise better than Ben Simmons coming in.
Now I'm gonna give Mark Jackson credit because he was the first one to say Steph Curry and Klay Thompson was gonna dominate the league. He said it was gonna be the best backcourt.
He did it in practice.
So he did it before everybody else. So I will give Mark Jackson credit. He's seen before everybody else seen it.
Because he seen it on the court. He was the coach. He's seeing what's happening in practice. So if you watching practice and you seeing Draymond running the point and on the second unit and they going against the first team and they running the first team off the court, he saw that live. Like, man, we got to get Draymond in here. That's why they traded my man up out of the town. They got my man
David Lee.
David Lee, yep.
David Lee.
They traded David Lee. Got him
and David Lee was an all-star too.
Yeah, and they got rid of him. They's like, man, we got to let you go. Plus, David Lee was coming back from injury. Yeah. So he was hurt. He was trying to get back in the injury. And from the injury and everything, and Dre was in there killing. So they was like, man, we ain't taking Draymond out. They flowing with Dre. This free up Steph to not have the responsibility of just being a point. He could just be a float around 2 guy and just let him float around. And that's what they wanted anyway. Have him just float around. They got to try to chase Steph, and he can catch and shoot from anywhere. And I mean, he watching him do this in practice with ease. He was like, man, dude, you can do this in a game.
So that tells you right there.
It's over. Then the game has changed.
That example right there tells you Draymond Green can't shoot. Draymond Green can't shoot, but you put him with the right players, you can make him look elite.
He a better shooter than Ben Simmons.
No, he's just willing shooter. He's just willing to
Anybody's
shoot the
better than
ball.
Ben Simmons.
Right. I've never seen
And Ben
somebody
Simmons
get
ain't a
credit for
rhythm
somebody
shooter.
who's not taking the shot.
No, I said there's a difference between being a
I
player
give
who will
Ben
shoot the
credit for
ball.
not shooting, because then that
Hey,
way he don't mess up his percentage.
That's the only bad thing you can say about him. He's not a willing shooter.
Oh, it's
He just
not.
needs to be
No, he
willing to
comes
shoot
up
the ball.
short. He comes up small, even when he's supposed to go in and try to score the points. Look at his turnover.
hey,
Mind
even
him in the game. He's mentally out. See, it's not about just shooting the basketball. He mentally checks out of the game when it gets tough. That's what I look for. And in the playoffs, you saw it. Jimmy Butler had to step up. They would have never made it 7 games. Because he was choking so bad, Jimmy Butler had to step up and push that
Can y'all hear
series to
me?
7 games.
But
I
hold on,
can
because
hear you a little bit.
Cino,
Yeah.
he has a
Can y'all hear
he
me?
has a 2-to-1 assist to turnover ratio. That's
hey,
good.
even Markel Fultz like to shoot.
No, I'm saying he has a 2-to-1 assist to turnover ratio. That's great.
But I'm saying even Markel Fultz like to shoot. You know what
So
I'm
he's
saying?
not really turning the ball over like that. There's a detriment.
Right. You got 2 guys who
Can y'all
couldn't
hear
shoot
me?
over the 3 folks.
He's
They got
still
rid of one and sent him to Orlando. They need to
Mic
send
check.
Ben
1 2
Simmons
1
over to
2.
Orlando.
I can hear you, my man.
Okay, I was just
Yeah, he'll
making
fit
sure.
in
I'm
that
sorry.
system better
All
than
right, I hear you.
Philadelphia.
no, he still has a 2-to-1 assist
Are
turnover
you
ratio,
good?
which is great.
Yeah, you 2-1, and go look at his playoff performances and tell me if it's 2-1.
Yeah, but I'm not looking at a playoff performance for a third-year player, for a fourth-year player.
I don't. Hey,
So
I'm
what we
looking
talking
for
about
it.
He's the
tonight?
Odell Beckham, man. He's the Odell
Right
Beckham of the
there.
NBA.
Cino dropping
Ben
videos
He ain't
Simmons
like
gonna
at the
do
crazy,
moment.
nothing.
man. I can't even catch up.
Ben
Cino
Simmons at
dropping
the
so many
moment.
videos, I can't even catch up right now, man. What we talking about, Cino?
Oh, we was talking about earlier the
Odell
NBA.
Beckham of the
How they was
NBA.
talking about charging people to watch, like streaming. You got to pay to stream to see the All-Star Weekend, and they was gonna
Wait,
have
what?
all kind of events. Yeah, they
You
thought
gotta
about it when they
stream.
was having their meetings.
Wait,
They was in
so
discussion for
so they
having people
charging
pay.
people?
Yeah, like put it on the app. They was
Oh,
gonna have
what?
like the Migos perform and all this stuff. I'm like, who don't? People don't even want to watch that
Damn.
now. I know. I don't even want to see
Yeah,
Migos perform.
that sounds like a horrible idea. Whose idea is this? LeBron James?
It would fit
Yeah.
him.
Oh my
Nah,
God! Here y'all go.
I'm
nah,
just
that's
messing.
Rich
I'm just
Paul's
kidding.
idea.
Oh my
Nah,
God!
that's Rich
Rich
Paul's
Paul.
But
idea.
I can't even throw it on LeBron, because I
That's
don't
Rich
know if
Paul's
it was him.
idea.
I don't know if it was him, but it sounds like some Rich Paul, Mav Carter, LeBron type of cooking.
Nah, they got that idea for Jay-Z. Jay-Z gave him that idea.
Jay
Do
was
better.
like, you know what
Shit,
I was thinking? If you guys put out an app or something, you guys monetize.
That shit like Jay-Z idea.
The Jay-Z situation with NFL, the partner. Whatever happened to that situation? What is supposed to happen?
They sent Jay-Z to the black hole. We ain't here for Jay-Z since.
Oh man, yeah, because that thing went left, man. Once he gave that money to the Trump supporter and
Yeah.
everything else, and the white lady cutting people dreads, they was like, oh yeah, it's over.
They sent him to the black hole, boy.
Mm-hmm.
Shoot. You here for Jay-Z since.
It's crazy.
Yep.
Yeah, I ain't heard him ever since. I'm about to charge my stuff.
They gave
I'm
him the
just
Matthew
skeptic.
Knowles treatment.
Matthew Hoes.
They got the
That's
Matthew
funny.
Knowles treatment.
There he is. Everyday game in '98. And you didn't change your name and change your whole shirt. I'm like, I didn't know it was you until Frank said something.
Did you play him?
know.
Oh, he's on his live right now?
Yeah, I'm right here. Nah,
Hello?
Cino ain't playing me yet, man.
Oh, I'm gonna play you
Hello?
as soon as it's live over.
All right, cool. I'm gonna get on that.
If you online, I'm gonna go down there. I gotta beat somebody
What
tonight.
up, Christian?
Somebody gotta
What's
lose
going on,
tonight.
Christian? What up?
What's
I got the
good,
heater
man?
on. It's feeling cozy right now. What's going on?
Where y'all at? Is that cold? Oh, y'all must be on the East Coast.
Yeah, it ain't
That
that
ain't
cold.
nothing,
It's just,
man.
it's just getting cold at night. It's been actually nice out here.
It's
I
hot
done
in
heard
Yeah, it
Florida.
was 75 degrees here.
Yeah, man. I heard people in Florida like, man, it's a heat wave. I'm like, dog, it's
Damn.
hurricane season.
No, it's hot out here in Arizona.
Yep.
It's
It's
80
hot.
degrees out here.
Oh, 80
Man,
degrees, man. That ain't
80.
nothing but that's a cool day
human.
in Arizona.
Yeah,
Oh
80.
yeah. That's a
80.
lot
80
easier.
no
human.
chaser. 80 no chaser.
Yeah, I couldn't go see a girl because it was too hot, man. Gilbert, Arizona. Oh, she's like, yeah, you come to Gilbert. I'm like, it's like 135. I ain't gonna make it.
Man, I went out to go get mail this morning, and my neighbors, man, they look real, they look real disappointed, sad. I was like, "What's going on?" They're like, they just look like I guess they were Trump supporters. Yeah, they were Trump supporters, but they just looked at me like crazy. I'm like, man, like it's nice outside. They looking over there real sad, like it's a funeral. I'm like, damn. I'm like, is it
Yeah,
like
man.
this? So when
These
you was
dudes
talking
really
about
vested. You
yeah,
would
so when
think
you was
Trump
talking
was
about
really,
Trump, I was like, yeah, people do look
like
sad
he
out here.
showed up at the house or something in a limo. Here, here's a little bit of change. Just hold that. I
Hey,
was
you
never
better
here.
watch your back porch. They might burn your shit.
Never here.
Hey,
Oh
man.
no, they can't reverse that, man. They had people dancing.
No. I say they might burn this shit. You know, so the Trump supporters crazy, boy. They all on that Prozac and
Oh
Xanax and
yeah,
all
they
that.
start pulling up with. They came back. They went to Pennsylvania
They'll
and
burn your
pulled up with
shit,
some
boy.
ARs and everything else. But then they realized that the government got a lot more of those too. Government pulled up in a tank, like they
Your
was
ass
like,
will be
oh
your ass will
He
be
said
screaming
they
through that
peeled up.
episode of
yeah,
Mississippi
we
Burning.
got ARs. Y'all got those pumps. That's just
He
dumb.
said them Trump supporters is peeled up. That's crazy.
Man,
Yeah, they
see, no,
thinking they
where are
soldiers. They
these
gonna
Ben
intimidate.
Simmons
I'm like, you gonna
apologies
intimidate
at?
the federal government? You
Right
crazy?
here. Hold on. What he
I,
say about Ben Simmons?
I cannot believe y'all
Uh-oh.
right now.
Here you
Y'all
go.
are ridiculous. Man,
What's wrong
Call
with
him
dude,
Ben
I was,
Odell
Simmons?
Beckham, man.
dude,
Call him
dude,
AKA
I was
Odell
a,
Beckham.
bro, I was a
Yeah.
real point guard. I played the game. I played basketball. I
I
played
did
well.
too.
I played on TV. I played
I
on
did
TV.
too. I
Thousands of
played
people.
D1. It ain't
No,
same thing.
Ben Simmons is
Same
trash.
thing.
He's not a good point guard.
Okay.
He's not
I ain't gonna
good.
say he's trash, but he's
I ain't gonna
flawed.
say trash, but
No,
He's
no,
Okay.
yeah,
no,
flawed.
no,
He's
no,
Hold on.
no,
good.
Hold
no.
He's
I
on.
don't
yeah.
care what
flawed.
y'all say.
Hold on. Let me ask you a
No,
question. Let me
no.
ask you one
I'm
question. Is
saying
He
Rondo
said,
trash? Is Rondo trash then? Because he can't shoot?
but
Rondo
He
can
just
shoot
now
Rondo
now.
started.
is at
Hold on.
no,
Hold on.
Rondo
no,
When
can
no,
shoot
Rondo was
now
with the
though.
don't, no,
Celtics,
no,
hold
no,
on.
no, 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 no.
When
Don't
he
do
was with
that.
the Celtics, he
He
couldn't
hit
shoot.
when it
No, he
count.
couldn't shoot with shut.
No, no,
He
no.
couldn't
That's
shoot
all
Don't
with
he
the
do
got.
Celtics.
that.
Stop it.
Don't do
Stop
that.
it.
Let
He
me
can't
He
get you.
shoot.
couldn't
No,
He
shoot
let me
couldn't
with
get
the
you
shoot.
Celtics.
together.
He cannot
Don't
shoot.
do that.
When
Don't
he's
do
with the
that.
Celtics, he couldn't
No,
shoot.
that's not true. Rondo makes mid-range shots. He was a good mid-range
That's a
shooter.
lie. That's a
That's
lie.
not a lie. Go back and watch his games. Yes, I'm a
He'll
No.
Boston Celtics
straight
fan.
layups and that's it.
I would. No, he's
Yeah,
not straight
Rondo
layups.
improved on his shooting,
He's
but I'm
proved
gonna
on the
tell
No,
you
no,
shooting,
he
this.
but
no. I
in the
know when he
Celtics,
was
he was
when
straight
he's when
layups and
he
that's it.
early in his career,
No,
he
he
could not
didn't.
shoot.
Right. He couldn't shoot.
But
I'll
he
give
With
you
the
that.
Celtics,
improved.
he'll straight
I mean, you
layups
could
and that's
stand
it.
down on that. But let me
But he had an
point out
impact
some
on the
facts that
game.
you mentioned. Let me point
Thank
out some
Exactly. He
you.
facts that you
Just
improved.
mentioned,
like Ben
right?
Simmons. Just like Ben
No,
We
he
gotta.
Simmons.
does not.
Lonzo Ball too. Lonzo Ball's in this discussion too.
Oh yeah,
I
he
mean,
can't shoot.
Lonzo's a shooter though.
Hold
Lonzo,
on. I
he
want to
just.
know where y'all. I want to know the dude who said Rondo could shoot early in his career. Who said that? I want you to
I
show
don't
me
know.
some
No,
stats that
Rondo
show
could
me he
shoot
could shoot.
mid-range shots in his career.
No,
He
he
could shoot
couldn't,
mid-range
man.
shots. Yes, he
He'll
did.
straight layups and
Literally, I
that's it in
can tell
Boston.
you. No, he did not.
You
And
talking about
y'all did not
floaters
watch the
as
games.
mid range?
Man, come on,
No,
stop it,
no, I'm
man.
not.
See,
Y'all did not watch the games. I watched the
y'all act like
games.
we didn't
I
watch. Now you
watched him
acting like
shoot.
we didn't
Rondo
watch.
is the reason they lost a doggone playoff series because he couldn't hit the shot when they lost to Orlando.
Yeah.
That was the series that Rondo choked.
Yeah, they
Yep.
gave him the Kevin Bond treatment.
In the next season, he improved. The
They gave
Yeah,
following
him
season,
Rondo grew up
he
under
improved.
that clash.
In
Under
the
that
Hold on.
2009
What did he
2010
improve?
season when they dominated,
what
What
I
did he
when
mean
they
improve?
is
beat
Kevin,
Cleveland,
He improved
Garnett,
on
when
his
they
Kevin
beat
shot. He
Garnett got
improved
hurt
on
that
his shooting
series
a
too.
lot, working with
Hold
He
big
on.
didn't
men.
play.
shit. I
This
gotta
man
come back.
Rondo,
My shit about to
the
die.
man Rondo shot 33% from the free throw line one season. That's how bad of a shooter he was.
okay,
They gave him the Kevin
but
Bond treatment.
From the free throw line,
in the
Yeah, they
33%.
would
but in
just
the
space out and give him the shot.
Yeah,
But
that's what
Ben
they did.
Simmons
They gave him the
averaged
Kevin Bond treatment.
Hold on. So is Rondo not
Ben
good?
Simmons averaged
Was
about
Rondo not good?
16 points a game.
Rondo
Think
had like
about
a
that. You
4-year
6'9", you
4-year stint where
6'9",
he
can
was the
get to
best
the
point
hole
guard.
anytime you want, and you averaging
Yeah,
16
that
points
means you
a
can be
game.
a great point guard without having to shoot all the time. If you
Okay,
put the
Mid-range,
right pieces
Nah,
around.
okay, he's
you're
a
a
great
limited
point
point
guard.
guard. You're a
If you
limited
put the
point
right
guard.
piece, so Rondo was limited, but he was still great.
No, he was.
No, it
Rondo
was
wasn't
not.
limited in 2009, 2010.
Oh my
That's when
God, the
he
man couldn't shoot
improved
the
into a
ball. Quit
mid-range
acting like he can shoot. Man, come on, man.
Okay,
Rondo
Y'all
and
stop acting
okay,
like
I'll
this
Rondo
give
as
man.
a
you that.
mid-range
Let's say
shooter.
he's a great point
Oh
guard.
my
What
God.
makes
Well,
him a
y'all
great point guard? How did he make?
playmaking,
How did he make?
playmaking,
Okay, what plays did he?
defense.
I can't.
Defensive
I don't
playmaking.
remember any great plays that he made.
Who, Rondo?
I can't recall any great play
Ron-
that he made because of his point guard play.
You said Rondo wasn't a good orchestrator of the offense
No,
early
I'm
on in his
talking
career?
about Ben Simmons.
He was.
He's
Ben
only
Simmons
in
not
year
a great
4.
orchestrator of basketball at all.
Because
And he
he's in
hasn't.
year
And he
4.
hasn't.
Okay, so
He's
we
probably
don't.
Rondo
only
did
had
it
one.
what, year 2 or 3?
Hold on,
So
but Rondo had a big
I
three
guess we're
surrounded
still
by
in the
with him
trust
I
the
too.
mean, it's
process mode.
blasphemy that they talking about
How
Rondo.
many years should we
Hold on,
trust
when
the
you got
process
Tim
Exactly.
Garnett,
before I want
Paul
to move
Pierce, and
on?
Ray Allen around you, it's easy to look a little bit greater. Ben Simmons
But
hasn't had the big three
and,
with him.
but in that
You
2010
had
finals,
Embiid and
Rondo.
Jimmy
Hold on.
Butler. You had
Are you
Embiid
saying
Embiid and Jimmy Butler.
and Ben Simmons was supposed to be a big three.
are you
And
saying
Tobias Harris.
Thank you.
Ben Simmons
Tobias
could have did exactly what Rondo did?
Harris as your shooter on your team.
But has he
So
done
you
it
had a
though?
big
Has he
4.
done it though?
Yeah, but
And,
that what y'all know. Y'all know they didn't get to play together for even a full season.
and don't forget
They
about
didn't even
JJ
get to
Redick.
gel all the way. They didn't even get to gel all the way.
Don't
They
forget
didn't even
about
have a
JJ
full season
Redick.
together.
Okay.
They didn't even have a full
Jimmy
season.
Butler seemed to be gelling just fine on the court. Y'all had JJ Redick, Jimmy Butler, Tobias Harris, Ben
They had a
Simmons,
full
and
season
Joel
at
Embiid
least.
as a 5. And you mean to tell me there needs to be some more gelling going on the court?
Yes, you got to gel.
Exactly. That's what I'm
Yes,
saying.
teams got to gel. You can't just put it.
Jimmy
Hold on,
Butler
Y'all
gel.
taking us for
the
dudes.
Miami Heat didn't. The
Joel
Miami
Embiid
Heat when they got
gel.
put together.
Franchise a
They
bunch
gel.
of bums. That's
Hold
why
on,
they franchise
LeBron and the Heat didn't even win it their
gelling.
first year.
Ain't never
It
gonna
was
get no
funny to me
championship.
because everybody seemed to be gelling just fine.
No, hold
Till
on.
they
Miami
got to
Heat didn't win it their
Toronto.
first year. Everybody picked them to win. The Clippers got picked to win it this year. They didn't
Man,
because
look,
they
this
couldn't
ain't
gel.
about the Clippers. No. This about
Oh,
Ben.
you must be a Clipper
Ben
fan.
Simmons. No.
Oh,
No,
is you a
I'm
Clipper
just
fan?
saying, this is about
No, I'm talking about dude down there.
Do you think the 76ers
Hold on. You just said
underachieved?
he's
They
an all right
didn't have
defender?
Jimmy this year.
Yes,
They had
you
the
don't
said he's
same
a-
take down
thing.
nobody.
They lost
Let's
Oh,
take
my
JJ
down
Redick
nobody
God.
for
and
real.
Oh, my God.
Nah, Ben Simmons is a great defender. Now let's
Wow.
not be
This dude said
crazy.
he's an
What was
outright
that great
defender.
defense?
He's a great defender. He's a first team All NBA defender. Let's not do that.
Look, they
Thank
Now
add
you.
he's a
dudes that
flawed
they ain't
shoot.
even
He's
deserving to be on first team defense. They add guys that
So
don't
now you're
even
going to take that
start.
away from him.
I'm
Now
taking
you
it
choosing
away
a first.
because I don't remember a defensive play he made.
That's what
I
I'm
know
saying. He
offensively
doesn't make
he's a
any.
liability.
Hold on. Hey, Casino, you know why? Because half y'all don't even watch defense. Y'all watch offense. That's why.
No, I don't.
Well,
No,
you talking
I
to the
don't.
wrong
Nigga
human
think
being.
you
You
lying.
talking to the wrong human being. I'm a two-way defender.
We
That's
we
what
Hold
sit
on.
here and
Hold
point
on. Didn't I
out
just
that
talk to y'all
ball
earlier? Y'all was talking about Trey Young was a great defender. Didn't
I
one of y'all
never
say
said
that?
Trey
Who
Young
the
was a
hell
great
said that
defender.
shit?
You with the
Never said.
with the 49er hat on. You
No,
said that
I
right at the
didn't
top.
say that. I said he was
Yeah.
better than Ben Simmons, homie.
Nah. You said he was a
right.
great
I
defender.
didn't say he was a good defender.
Yes, you
He
did.
got an impact on the
Bro,
game better than Ben Simmons.
No.
Boy,
You
y'all
said
need
he
to
was
put
a
that in that yak if y'all think Trey Young's a great defender.
Yeah,
Y'all need to
that's
put
what
that
he
in
said.
that yak for real.
Nobody said that.
No,
If you
49ers
can
had
take
said that.
Steph Curry or Ben Simmons, who you taking?
Steph
I'm
Curry,
taking
Ben
Steph.
Simmons, is that a question?
He
Hold on.
just
All right,
said
no.
Ben Simmons. I
Hold
can't
on.
believe him.
No, I said Steph. No, I'm saying, are you talking year 4? Are you talking about year 4 Steph or year 4 Ben Simmons?
Year 4. Are you taking Steph or are you taking Ben Simmons?
No, knowing what I know now, of course I'm gonna take Curry. But at the
Which
time,
ain't
if
too
I'm being
much. Knowing
honest,
what you
At
know
that
now,
time,
that's
I
not a
would have
whole
took
lot.
Ben Simmons.
Year 4,
A guy that
Steph
can't
Curry
shoot.
was balling.
Okay.
You don't even know
Nah,
what
no,
year
he
4
wasn't.
Steph was
Year
doing.
4. I
Stop.
know
What
what
they
Steph was
talking
doing in
about?
year 4.
You don't even know what
But
year 4
it's
Steph
okay.
averaged.
Nah, Steph Curry wasn't balling like that till year 5.
Come on, man.
He had. That's why he got that
He
low
don't even know
ball
his
deal.
averages. He just
That's
saying
why he
that.
got the low
I
ball
don't look at
deal.
stats.
I would have
That's why he got the low ball deal. That's why he got the 4-year, $44 million deal at the time. He was not balling like that. They just took a chance on him. And then he developed once Mark Jackson came
Y'all
into
did
the
not
building.
watch Steph Curry. I watched Steph Curry. He was balling. They had to get
Nah,
The
Monte
nigga was
Ellis
balling. He
out.
was
Monte
just
Ellis was the
injury
better player
prone
at
at
the
that time.
time.
That's why he got
Monte
lowballed
Ellis
on the
was
deal.
in
He
the
was
way.
balling.
Monte Ellis was the better player at the time. Then they
Monte
got
Ellis
him.
was in the way when Steph was balling. He
Okay.
was in the
My
way. I
thing is,
watched the
how
game.
does Ben Simmons make the 76ers better?
He don't.
When
Not
every
at the moment.
time they get to the playoffs, he chokes.
He
He's
don't.
only been there twice, 2-3 times.
He's been
He's a
there
young
3
player.
times, and he's choked 3 times. How many more times do we need to choke?
Hold on.
So that
Did
tells me when the game
Jordan
is
choke his
real,
first 3
he
times
come
in the
up
playoffs?
small.
Oh,
He
hold
played
on.
No, it's
against
not about
Giannis.
Jordan. It's
Oh, no.
He
about Ben
came up
Simmons.
small.
Now you tripping for real.
Stop
Jordan ain't
doing
never
that.
choked in the playoffs. playoffs, not now year. You
That's a
tripping for
lie.
real. You
That's
a
a
lie.
lie. I can tell
name
you
a
exact
That's
series.
what I'm
game.
saying.
Hold
But
on, I
Name
can
me a
tell you
series.
exact game.
Name me a
Hold on,
series.
you want
but
me to
hold
tell
on,
you?
before
Bro,
you
he's
tell,
not lying.
Please.
It's
Hold
just
on,
he
I can
don't
tell you
have
the
enough
exact
knowledge
game. I
about
can tell you the exact
basketball to be
game.
able to speak.
Game.
So that's
Hold on,
why
stop
he's
there.
not. He
Allow
think
me to
you
talk.
think he
Game.
lying, bro, but he's not lying. He just doesn't have enough knowledge about basketball to really speak.
Game 3 against the Boston Celtics. Right after he dropped 63 points, what did he do in that game 3 when they got swept? He
He
came
had
up short.
17 points. He had 17, but he was worn
No, he
down.
actually had 18
Well,
or
18,
19.
okay. Well,
He
he was
that's
shot
worn
what
terribly.
down.
He
that.
got shut down.
It
He
was
got
him
shut
versus
down.
him
Choked.
versus one of the
He
best
dropped
teams that
63
ever
and
put together
he follows a
in
63 point
history.
up performance with a choke.
Bro, it was him versus one of the best
Choke.
teams put
Don't
together in
matter. I don't
history.
care. He
Okay, look.
choked.
Bird,
He choked.
Parrish, Mahale,
He
Dennis
choked.
Johnson,
My
Walton.
Nigga,
thing
he
is
Man,
just
this:
that's
dropped
five Hall
why
of
are we
63
Famers.
on him.
going to bench?
One
Why are
He
we
person
just
going
versus
dropped.
five
to?
Hall of Famers. Come on
He
now.
just dropped. Hold
Let's
on.
be
You
real.
said he never choked. He did. I just
He
gave you an
never
example.
told, bro. He won against five
The
Hall of
nigga just
Famers.
dropped. He scored first game he played in. I think he dropped over 30. Next game,
No. First game he
63.
played in, he dropped 49. Second game
Oh,
he played
yeah.
in, he dropped 63.
So what happened in
Third
game
game he
3?
played in, he dropped 18 because he was tired as hell.
19.
Well, 19 because he was tired as hell. He had
Because they
him
locked
and
his
a,
ass
Has
up.
and a
Ben
He
bunch of
choked.
Simmons done
mailmen
that
playing
once?
basketball with him.
Has Ben Simmons done any of that once?
Listen,
Yes.
my thing is this: why is this dude going to back to
Find me
Michael
that
Jordan?
Ben
Why
Simmons
every time
game.
everybody got to do that? Why they can't just defend their player without bashing another
This not
player?
my player.
Oh my
Just,
God.
just defend your own player without
No,
having
what
to
I'm
bash
saying
another
is, no,
player.
all I'm saying is
Can you
this.
do that?
Don't hold it.
Because you have
All
yet
I'm
to
saying
do
is,
that.
don't hold a
You ain't
young
saying
player
much of nothing.
Man,
to a veteran,
I don't hear that bullshit.
to the level of a veteran player. He's a young player still. He's only in what, year 4? Come on. Y'all
Okay.
think he needs to
Donovan
have
So,
all
Mitchell
this
is a young
playoff
player,
experience?
so you tell
and
me
yeah,
Ben is gonna get better, right? He getting better.
they've been
I
saying that since
believe it after his
2016.
first, and then this year he proved to me that he gonna be what he is.
He don't
Exactly.
want to get
This
better.
is
He
this is
can get
all he
better.
gonna be.
He can get better. He don't want to get better. He got to want to shoot. And once
Right.
he does that, then
He
he can
got
get
too much
better.
Scottie Pippen and LeBron in his heart. He ain't gonna make it.
He's only played in the playoffs twice. Look, y'all, he's only played in the playoffs twice. Y'all talking about him
So
choking in
do you
playoffs.
count
But
them? Do you count them? Do you
Yeah,
count
you
them?
count him. Yes, I count him.
Okay, hold on. Let me make something.
Well,
Tim
you
Duncan.
saying he's only played in the
Hold on.
playoffs twice,
Tim
but then you
Duncan.
knocking
Hold
Jordan.
on. Didn't y'all just say don't bring up other players? Didn't you just say don't bring up
Tim
other players?
Duncan.
Okay.
Hold on. Tim Duncan won his second or third year. You may say it was a short season, but he won the NBA Finals.
Yeah, I know.
he had a
David
great team
Okay.
Robinson,
around
that
him.
was a
Now.
great
Let's be
team around
real.
him too.
He had a
But
great team around him.
still.
Yeah,
Okay.
talk to David Robinson about that.
I don't
Now,
know
David
why we keep
Robinson will
making
watch
excuses
then.
for
He will
Ben.
David
watch
couldn't
now.
win it without him.
David
David
Robinson
win
will
his
watch
whole
then.
career couldn't win it without him. He
David
choked.
Robinson will watch then though. He'll watch the 99. He wasn't David Robinson no more.
No, he wasn't. He was done. He was on his
He was
last
done.
leg.
It was him, Avery Johnson,
Exactly.
Dale Negro.
Great
You know what I'm
team.
saying?
That's a great team. That was
I
a
would say
great
he had a
Spurs
great
team.
team, but David Robinson wasn't that
They
player
won
no
it.
more.
They won
Hold
NBA
on.
Finals material.
It was
No,
a
they
great
won.
team.
No, they were not a great team.
Oh
They
my
had
They
God.
weren't a
good
great
Spurs won
team.
that
They
supporting
shit.
were a
cast.
good team.
There was a
They had a
good
Tim
good
team.
Duncan
They
made
had a
them
supporting
good
great.
cast. They
supporting.
were a good
Tim,
team.
Tim,
Okay.
Timmy
So
D
hold on.
made them great.
They
Stop
played
saying
like a
teams
great
are
team.
great and they not great.
No, Timmy was a difference. Yeah, I give you that. But Tim's different though.
Okay,
He's
that's
different.
okay.
But
That's
hold
all I
on.
That's
want to
right.
hear.
Bro,
That's all I
it
Timmy
want
is
wasn't
to
a
hear.
different
great
though.
team, bro. They had Avery Johnson, Mario Ellie. Come on, bro. It
What?
wasn't super
Dale
spectacular.
Negro
No,
and
you don't have to have
Jimmy
superstars
Del
to be a great
Negro.
team. Look at the Rockets.
Yeah, the
They had
Rockets
Dennis
The
was
Rock,
Smith.
stacked. What you
the
talking
Rockets
about?
with Elijah. Hold on. There was only 1 or 2 All-Stars.
Dude, you looking
the
at
second
all.
team. The
I'm
second
talking
year,
about
yes.
players.
Kenny
Mario
Smith was
Ellie
solid.
was
The
a
second
player
year,
though.
yes.
Robert Ory was solid.
You
Mario
had
All them
Ellie was
guys. Sam
solid.
Cassell was
as
solid.
a rookie.
Mario
Sam
Ellie was
Cassell
solid.
was a rookie. A
No,
rookie.
I'm just saying you don't
And
need
was
a
cooking the
loaded
Knicks.
team to have a great team. They don't have to be loaded with superstars. You just need great.
Nah,
You need a
but the
great
second
team.
Bro, you
Right.
really
Rocket
just
team was
had on that
good.
team, bro. It was
So you don't
Hakeem.
think Ben
Then they
Simmons
brought
got
over
enough
No, it
Clyde,
wasn't
bro.
because
Then you
personality?
had just Kenny
Otis Thorpe
Smith.
was an
You
All-Star in the
had Vernon
90s.
Maxwell. You
No,
had
Vernon
a
Maxwell
young
was
Robert.
great.
You had a young
Vernon
Robert Horry.
Maxwell played
You
great.
had a young Sam Cassell, bro. Come
You
on,
had
Sam Cassell.
They were comparing Robert Horry to Scottie Pippen early in his career.
Yeah,
It was a
Mario
rookie
Elliott.
Sam Cassell. That was a rookie Sam Cassell.
Hold
You had
on, are you
Mario
saying?
Elliott and
And he showed up. He showed up. He showed up
That's
in the
what I'm saying,
game.
bro. They
So
had
what
they
do y'all
had some cool pieces, but it wasn't no super all out like damn, bro.
Listen,
You know what
I
I'm
was
saying?
In,
a good team,
in,
one
in
of
the
the great
NBA,
teams.
it doesn't take the best players. It takes the best team to win it, not the best players.
Well, you think Ben Simmons is that best player? You think he's that man?
No, I didn't say that. No, what I'm saying is it's still
Right,
early
exactly.
in we judging him off 2 playoff series that he's been in. He's been in playoffs for 2 years of his career. This year he didn't even play due to injury.
Ben Simmons done.
Okay, that's what young players usually.
You just said we judging him off his playoff. We judging him off his playoff. And if he choked both times, that's what we gonna judge him by choking.
But okay, you can do that
according to your logic.
All right,
but that's according to your logic or your ill logic.
Young players.
Is he gonna shoot this year? Is Ben Simmons gonna actually take a shot this year? Young players
usually fail in the playoffs? Don't they usually mess
up?
But
you said we judging players off their playing experience, off their playoff experience, and we're telling you Ben Simmons choked. Now you say, well, isn't it okay for young players to choke? You dance in a circle.
Now, I didn't say. Hold on. When did I say that? Hold on. Be factual if you're gonna.
You dancing in circles, bro. What kind of music? You want me to put some hip hop on for you? You want me to put some R&B on? What kind of music you want to twerk to?
Now you just rambling. I didn't say it was okay to choke. I said that's what young players usually do. It's rare that you see a young player take off and.
But then you said we judging. We said we judging players off their playoff experience, and I said Ben Simmons choke. So now you're making excuses for Ben Simmons choke.
I said most young players usually struggle in the playoffs. It's a different game.
I'm gonna defend my man right here. Though.
He don't struggle. He don't shoot a shot.
That's some bull right there.
He's scared to shoot.
That's bull. Okay.
I'm gonna defend my man right here.
This is the group of people that said Trae Young was a great defender, so I can't take y'all as credible.
Don't want to say that.
I'm like, who said that?
Who said that?
Why
don't lie.
Who said
Checking the goalpost like a nigga pick. I don't want the ticket be on your butt.
Yeah, he switched gears and brought in.
Hey, this dude.
Hey,
ticket be spitting hot garbage.
Had a bunch of rookies. Tyler Hero. So Tyler Hero is better than Ben Simmons. I would take Tyler Hero.
Nah,
I know you be crazy.
I take
you be crazy.
Hero, Duncan, all of them over.
Oh, you're an idiot.
Now y'all trolling. Now y'all.
See what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying?
Trolling for real now.
You wouldn't take
Y'all
Kendrick
trolling.
Nunn?
Y'all would not build a
I'll take
franchise
it,
around those over Ben Simmons. Y'all trolling.
Y'all being disrespectful.
I wouldn't build a franchise around Ben Simmons. I
Y'all
don't like
trolling for real.
25 to 26 points a
Hold
game.
on. Who said that? Who said you wouldn't build a team around Ben Simmons? Who said that?
I said that.
I would.
Usually the people that say that only gonna talk about his offense.
He don't shoot a basketball.
See, offense. That's offense. That's because the only thing you a fan. That's what fans look at offense. You a fan.
I watch the game and I watch his decision making. All of this talking about how great he is when the playoffs start.
Fans watch the offensive side of the ball.
Bro, you just making blind statements. You just saying fans look at this, like you know what I'm saying, like whatever you say they look at. So if you say fans look at cheerleaders, you're looking at the cheerleaders. You're a fan.
This is the first thing you'll say about Ben Simmons is he can't shoot. But he does a lot of other things that are great.
And he's not that great of a defender, dog.
That's a lie. That's a lie. If you say he's not a great defender, that's a lie. You sound like an idiot when you say he's not a great defender. You sound like an idiot. You don't like basketball if you say he's not a great defender. He's one of the best defenders in the league. He's one of the best defenders in the league.
He's a point guard. Let me tell you what point guards do.
Hold on.
Point guards get fouled, they go to the free throw line. Point guards normally shoot 75 to 80%. He shoots 60% from the free throw line. That's not good for your point guard. That's like Lonzo Ball. The same thing they said about Lonzo.
Hallelujah.
But Rondo shoot a low percentage too.
Point guard. So what good is he in the playoffs? And this is how they was losing. He would get fouled. He would go to the free throw line and he would miss. He would split or he would miss two. Mm-hmm. So you're putting your team at a disadvantage. So he was nervous going down to the
But look, Cressino, you're talking about something that we know is an obvious weakness. I will admit that that's one of his weaknesses.
But you're
okay, every player has a weakness that I can point out, but he also has strengths. He has strengths too that you can point out. Defense and playmaking.
One weakness.
Okay, every player has more than one weakness. Several. Every player has more than one weakness.
No, not like
harp and cry about.
He can't run a half court.
Hold on. Okay, name your favorite player, and I can pick them apart. Name your favorite player in the league right now. Name him. I want you to say your player. I bet you I can pick his game apart.
Now you don't pick somebody game apart. We talking about Ben Simmons bum J ass. That's who we talking about.
You can say he's a bum, but he's a starter in the NBA.
Ben Simmons not
he's a starter in the NBA.
Y'all tripping.
What does he do? He can't run.
Y'all are tripping, man, when y'all say that, man.
He can't
Yeah.
run no sets.
I just gave
All
you
he do is
the
run
comparison of
transition.
Rondo. Rondo couldn't
That's
shoot
it.
either, but he was still a
I
great
would
player
take
early in his
Rondo
career.
over Ben Simmons.
But he couldn't
Rondo
shoot
has
either.
a higher IQ than Ben
But he couldn't
Simmons.
shoot. But he couldn't shoot.
This
But he
my
couldn't shoot.
But Rondo
Offensive
could make the
defensive
shots
end.
though. Rondo could
You
make
keep-
the
What
shots.
shot? Quit saying this man made shots. Though. They
Rondo
left
ain't
the
had
man
no
open
shot.
half the
He's
time.
good.
Quit saying that. The
You
man
know,
just
they
now
lost
started
the
being able to
last
shoot
two
the ball.
Miami
playoffs.
series when they
Y'all
lost.
lost
keep
the-
saying
Just
Rondo was a
now.
great
He just
player.
now
He
got.
was
They did.
Rondo was
He-
never a great player in his career. He was always a good player. He was never
No,
a
I'm talking
great
about shooting.
player.
He was always a poor shooter until
Yeah,
like the
Rondo
last
was
couple of
a
years.
poor shooter to the last
Man,
to
acting
recently.
like-
Yes,
Yeah, until recently. But it took him
recently.
years to develop that. Years.
yes, and that's the
Yeah,
truth.
but he attempted a shot though. He
did
wasn't
Come on,
prepared
man.
to
No, they
shoot.
left that motherfucker wide
Yeah,
the fuck
mid
open.
range, he was all right. He was all right in
Okay,
mid range. I don't know
somebody
what
tell
he
me
was
why the man
about.
shot 30%
But I
from
would rather
the
have
free throw
Rondo
line.
all day.
I would take Rondo over
Dude,
Ben
stop.
Simmons.
Yeah,
About
that's a
that.
lie. Y'all lying
All
now.
day.
Y'all lying now. Y'all
I'm
lying
not
now.
Watch the
lying.
game.
To
Y'all
run my
lying.
team, to be
I would-
my floor general on both sides of the ball, Rondo is way better than Ben Simmons.
Y'all
They have
lying.
a higher
Way,
Y'all
IQ than Ben
way,
Simmons.
way.
A
Y'all
higher
lying.
IQ than Ben
First of
Simmons.
all, y'all look at Rondo's assists, and Rondo's assists was garbage assists. Let's talk
How
truth
are they
now,
garbage assists?
because he'll wait
First
till
of
a person
all,
absolutely wide open to
hold
throw
on.
the ball instead of just
HD,
throwing the
HD,
ball
let
in
me
the
get
flow
sound
of
like a
offense.
hater.
That's not a true assist. That's not
What are
an
you
assist in
talking
the flow of a
about?
game. Come on now, that's garbage
Dude, did you
assist, bro.
see
HD, let me
Rondo
get-
in the
let
playoffs
me
for
get
his whole
HD, let me
career
get
and
this.
late
Yeah.
in the season?
He played better in the playoff than in the regular season. Yes, that's the truth.
Right. Okay, then. So you're saying
that
a
don't make
garbage assist. What does that got to do with his passing ability? Every
don't
team
got-
he
Exactly.
goes
He
to,
knows how to
he
get
raised
people
those guys'
right spots.
game. He
Hey,
raised
hold
their
on.
game.
Hold on. We gonna just go off they just stats. We gonna just go off their stats. Ben Simmons averaged more points. Ben
You
Simmons averaged more
going off his
rebounds.
stats.
Hold on.
Right.
Let me just read it out for you.
Analytics.
Hold on. That's not
Analytics.
analytics. Hold on.
I
I'm
don't
gonna
care
say
about
he
no
averaged
stats.
more
Yeah, I
assists.
don't care
He
about
averaged
stats. I
more
go by what I
steals,
see.
and he averaged
I
more
go by
blocks.
what I see on the court. And Ben Simmons
No,
runs.
what you
I
doing
don't
is
give
you
a
saw the
damn
very
results.
about no
porous.
stats.
You saw the results when him playing with
Very
the big three.
porous. He runs the point guard
You saw the
position.
results of what Rondo did when he was with the big three. So you think he's a good player because of the results?
Dude, the big three
No,
were
he was
past
the best
their
player on
prime, and
the
Rondo
team
was
in
carrying
2010.
them in a lot of
He was the
playoff
best
games.
player.
Why they were,
Yeah, he was the best player without a jump shot. So that means you can be a
2010.
best player without a jump shot. That means you
but
can be
he
a great
would
player without a
attempt
jump
the
shot.
shot when it was time.
He
He hit
wasn't
one
that
Stop
didn't have a
saying
jump
that. The
shot.
man was not a
Miami
great. He was
series.
Well,
going
let
to
me
the
ask y'all
basket
this.
creating. Stop
Who
that,
Rondo
man.
made
What
better?
is you talking about?
Who Rondo
Stop
made
saying he
better?
was shooting jump shots
Dude.
with Boston. He wasn't, man. That's a
Who
Yes,
lie.
he
Rondo made
was.
better?
When
Yes,
it
he
was
Oh,
time
was.
for
God.
him to shoot, he
He
The
shot, but he
Boston
didn't
Celtics.
shoot all the
shots, dude.
time like Ray Allen.
Man, he
They're
was not
two
shooting the
different.
ball like that. Stop lying, man. He was a
Hold up, I
great
got a
playmaker.
point. I got a
Man.
point. I
He
got a point
shot
about
it.
Stop
Rondo.
doing it.
Are you
I got a
serious?
point
You
about
didn't watch the
Rondo.
game against
Let me hear.
Miami?
I
When
got a point
Boston
about
played
Rondo.
Miami, he hit some shots down the line, some 3-point shots to bring them in the game. You don't
That was
remember
the
that
one
series.
game.
Hold on.
Exactly.
You don't remember
When
that
was
series.
this?
Exactly. These dudes don't know what they
When
talking
Hey,
he
let
about.
my man
I got a
speak.
point. I got a point. I got a point.
That was one
Hey, let
game.
my man speak.
HD.
Hey. When
Go ahead.
Rondo played with the Bulls with Jimmy Butler
Yeah.
and they played the Celtics,
Right.
Rondo was kicking their ass. They was
Yeah, the
up 2
first
to
4
nothing.
games.
But when
Yeah.
Rondo got hurt,
They
Yeah,
lost
yeah.
four
That's right.
straight.
they
That's
went
it.
0-4. Holla at me later, homie.
Right.
What does that got to
that's
do with his
what
inability to shoot the ball? Of
compared
course,
to
when you
Ben
lose your best
Simmons.
playmaker, you're gonna lose.
All right. This
He's their best
guy
playmaker.
does not know basketball.
Hold on.
This
Are you
nigga
saying
got an
what
excuse
is
for
Rondo's
everything,
best
bruh.
attribute? Hold on. I want you to ask you what is Rondo's best attribute?
His IQ, his high IQ. He knows
got
how
great
to
IQ.
get the bench better.
IQ,
His
playmaking,
he's a
defense.
great passer for his size. He's a
Oh,
great rebounder for his
so
size.
listen
To
to
be a
this.
point guard, he's a great rebounder.
So what I'm saying is
Thank
this.
you, Uncle Frank.
So
Thank you.
y'all were able to name all of Rondo's best attributes without saying that he was a bad shooter. Just do the same thing for Ben Simmons.
Ben Simmons sucked. That's what I agree.
No.
That's crazy.
Rondo attempted the shot. He made some
You
shots.
see what I'm saying?
He's just a bigger Lonzo Ball. That's all.
Ben Simmons does not do the same thing Rondo does with the same
That's not
fluidity.
true, bro.
It's not as smooth.
Y'all got
He doesn't have the
confirmation bias. That's
fluidity
what
of
it is.
Rondo. Rondo has a much higher
thank you.
IQ. Come
Y'all
on.
got confirmation bias. That's what it is, man. You
That's
can't.
all.
You can't say
No, it's
Rondo
not.
got these
No,
all
it's not. It's only
attributes and
confirmation
then Ben
bias.
Simmons. Because you cannot say he a big Alonzo Ball. He way better than Alonzo Ball now. Come on, let's be real. Let's talk truth now.
If I go to a court and I got Ben Simmons and Rondo to run 4 other guys, I would take Rondo's team every time if they played head to head because Ben Simmons doesn't know how to make those guys better. Rondo don't need 15
but
20.
But didn't Rondo have the benefit of learning from KG, Paul Pierce, and Ray Allen when he first came into the league? He learned from some of the greatest we ever saw.
And Ben Simmons,
he had the benefit of learning. He had the benefit of being under a Doc Rivers.
But you can't teach that dog. You can't teach dog.
He learned from Tyronn Lue, who was on that bench.
Don't want to listen.
People forget that
Tyronn
Lue was on that bench.
That's something. That's not.
He learned what? What specifically did he learn? What did he learn specifically?
Hold on. Are you saying that
Rondo always played like that though?
No, you saying he learned from this person. He learned from that person. What specifically did he learn?
The NBA is
what specifically did they teach Rondo that they didn't teach other people?
I'll answer when they. Well, all I'm saying is in the NBA, sometimes it takes being under the tutelage of other great players to learn how to play at that pace. Because the learning in the NBA is about learning how to play at that speed. It's a faster game. It's much harder to read defenses, understand what teams are trying to do.
Like this since college.
But he had to learn. He learned from the best. He learned from Paul Pierce, Ray Allen, and KG. He learned from the best.
He learned what? The pace? He learned how to play at the pace? How to move his feet at the speed?
He got championship experience.
He learned how to play?
Championship level.
What are you talking about?
Right out the gate. He was getting championship level experience right out the gate.
Okay.
Second year.
I'm gonna tell you what my
Rondo
man
was in
trying
the
to say.
second year when KG didn't came on.
I'm gonna tell you
wait. How did he get it out the gate? If Rondo was drafted in 2006 and Ray Allen and KG didn't come to 2007 and Rondo got drafted in like 06, how did he get it out the gate?
But what I'm saying is
Ray Allen came in 2008.
Okay, so what did he do in 06? Okay, so what did he do his first year? Was he?
No, you said that. No. That's not what you said. You said he got it out the gate. I said he did. His second year, he had a great team with him.
Yeah, the 2008 Celtics. That wasn't 2007. It was a 2018.
Yeah, 2008.
Well, 2007,
during 2006 and 2007, they kept Rondo on the team because they saw what he could do.
Correct.
Yeah. But what I will say.
And bro, you didn't answer the question. What did they teach him? All you said was they taught him how to play at the pace. So they're teaching them how to play at the pace. They're just teaching them how to be able to move at a certain speed. It's not like they're teaching Rondo these instincts, how to up his IQ. You know what I'm saying? It's not like they're teaching Rondo how to throw dime passes. It's not like they're teaching Rondo how to dribble the ball and shit. You know what I'm saying?
His first year, that's not what I'm talking about. Yeah, if you really know basketball, you know it's just like a freshman.
Because you're talking in circles. You don't know basketball. You keep saying that you know basketball, but you don't even know basketball. You just keep self-appropriating. Like you told HD earlier, you said players look at this, so you look at this. So you don't define what people look at on a court. You know what I'm saying?
All just running around. There are few players that come straight into the league and just kill because it's only a handful of players that pick up the NBA game just like that right out the gate. Sometimes it takes players a few years to
the KGs of the world.
Taking the shot though, that's what I'm trying to figure out. This is what his 4th, 5th year, his 6th year.
Who?
Ben Simmons.
It's just he's only been in the playoffs twice. He's going into his 5th year.
The first year he didn't play, and then he played 3 seasons after.
Right. Okay.
And then he got the max.
He hasn't taken a shot or even attempted to try to work
at the max of his potential. He's at the max of his potential.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
He's stubborn.
I don't think so.
It's mental with him. I've seen it on the court. I've seen him.
Now, he don't got the mental makeup like a Rondo.
He don't have the mental makeup. He's not
don't have the mental makeup.
I think there's more. I think there's more that could be unleashed.
Tough, you crack. I watched him in the playoffs. Jimmy Butler had to bail him out. If it wasn't for Jimmy Butler, they've been dogging Ben Simmons.
I think that and like you said before, he contradicted himself. He said we judge off what they do in the playoffs, and we said Ben Simmons choked in the playoffs. Then he gonna turn around and contradict himself. Well, don't young players normally do that in the playoffs? It's okay.
That's not what I said.
A young player does go through a maturation process. All of them does.
Go check the replay. That's exactly what you said. That's exactly what you said.
Every other basketball player got flaws. I got to tell you.
All young players go through a maturation.
And then you just making up, and then you not only that, you making up shit as facts. You told HD, you said people only watch offense. You watch offense, so you watch offense. Like,
that's not fair. I didn't say that was
you don't
fact.
know what this nigga watching on the court.
What did I say? When did I say that was fact?
Right, but I'm saying you blasting your unbiased opinion as if it's fact.
Yeah, it's unbiased, but I didn't say it was fact.
I mean, your biased opinion, my bad. See, look, you got me tripping. You got my head hurt. Yo, illogic got me tripping.
You're right about that.
This is the most Frank talk.
Yo, bias. I meant bias. My brain. See, you got my head hurting with your illogic. Even I'm messing up on my words.
Hold on. Okay, so what did I say that was illogical about Ben Simmons?
Dude, you trying to defend the guy?
Because all I'm saying is, it doesn't take you don't have to have a great jump shot to be a great player. You don't even have to have a good jump shot to be a great player. You don't have to. No, you don't.
Not really.
No, you do not.
Shot to be a great
I can name many point guards that did not have a good shot and were great players. We go Jason Kidd.
We go Magic. Jason. Thank you.
We go Magic. We go Jason Kidd.
You're talking about guys who actually attempted threes.
Now they attempted it, but they wasn't any good. You gonna tip all day if you ain't any good. What the hell make difference?
This guy doesn't shoot the ball at all.
I agree with that. I agree with that. That's my point.
Magic wasn't a prolific shooter, but he at least attempted a shot.
And let's be real, like
he made the shots that counted.
Even like
don't attempt nothing. He just sits there.
I know, but we know that's one of his flaws. So why are we still talking about it? I've even admitted that's one of his flaws. That still does not mean he's not a good player.
When your flaws are drowning your potential and your attributes to the team, then yes, it's a problem. When you shooting 60% from the free throw line, that's a problem.
But Carcino, but just like with the Trae Young example, Trae Young is statistically one of the worst defensive players in the league. Isn't that hurting his team? But y'all still say he's a great player, even though he has a major flaw.
Yeah, that's true.
Stop telling me about.
No, I'm just giving you an example, bro. I'm just giving you an example. That's all, just to make you think.
I don't care about no example. Ben Simmons sucks.
Okay,
I know you don't.
My good man, I can tell you the difference though.
Ben Simmons,
this is
who I'm
your team.
But I can tell you the difference.
Trae Young.
Your team.
I can tell you the difference though. Even if you got bad defense, you can hide a bad defensive player. You can put things around him like they do with Steph Curry. But when you're a bad shooter, that hurts your game, and that hurts the team because now they pack the paint, and now they dare you to shoot, and that, you know what I'm saying, kills the offense.
Shoot the J, shoot it.
But all I'm saying is, look, we know that Ben Simmons, one of Ben Simmons' weaknesses, not being able to shoot or just not taking the shot at all, it hurts the team. We know that. That still doesn't take away from the fact he does some things great. He's still a great defender. He's a great playmaker. He's a good passer. He facilitates off.
You gotta find a system that fits him better. Yeah, they got it right in Australia for you, buddy. Go on and play.
Y'all haters.
Go right back over to Australia.
I'm gonna tell you what people fail to mention. The one reason why the Warriors lost that 73 win team lost that finals is Kevin Barnes couldn't shoot. And they dared him to shoot, and that was kind of lost. That would change the game. That would change the game. And people fail to mention that.
Harrison Barnes.
I call it Kevin Barnes.
Yeah, he choked.
And that would change the game. Because, like if he could have shot, they would have won that game. They would have won that series like in a sweep with the watch frame on.
Yeah,
and you know what I'm saying. So you got to shoot at some point to elevate your team.
Right.
Even if it's a mid-range game, you got to give defense something for them to account for.
Yes.
You got to give them something to account for. That's why I say, even if you're a bad defender, you can hide a bad defender. You know what I'm saying? You could, you know what I'm saying, play zone or whatever not, you know what I'm saying, to hide that flow.
How can you hide a bad defender on a bad defensive team?
They've been hiding Steph Curry this whole time.
That's a great defensive team. That's a great defensive team.
Steph Curry is a bad defender.
Yeah, but that's a great defensive team.
Not a bad defender.
And he's not a bad
It
defender.
don't matter if
He's an
he's a
all
great
right
defensive team. If
defender.
he's a bad
How is
defender,
Steph
you
a
can put
bad
other defenders
defender?
around him and make
not.
it a great defensive team.
No,
Okay, Allen
but how
Iverson
can
was
you
a bad
hide
defender.
Trey?
Bad defender
But how
though.
can you
Why
hide
y'all
Trey Young?
talking
He's on a
about
bad
his
defensive team.
Put
The
it this
team
way.
is bad defensively.
Allen
Doug Collins
Iverson
is
was
one
a
of the
bad
worst
defender. He
defensive
had a
power
great
forwards in
defensive
the league.
team too.
Artest could actually shoot
He's not
and
a
defend.
great
Stop.
on-ball defender because he's 6'1" or 6'2", but he could play defense. He could play off the ball.
Who?
And Steph,
Who?
I'm talking about Steph. Steph can play off the ball defense, and he
Oh,
runs.
he's great off ball.
Yeah,
Steph is great off ball. Steph is great off ball.
Is that a
I give you that. He
girl?
led the league in
But on
steals.
ball, I agree. He's not a great on ball defender because he's like 6'1" or 6'2".
Allen Iverson a defense.
Yeah. All
Allen
I'm saying is
Iverson a
it's
defense.
easier to hide
What are you talking about?
it's easier to hide a bad defender when you have a great defensive team behind him like Steph does.
Yo,
Trey
I
Young
can't
is
believe
on
we're
a
still
bad
talking about
team.
Ben Simmons right now.
I know.
This is wild, man. What's happening? Why does he keep going back at Trey Young? What did Trey Young do? He's 6 foot.
Bro, I'm just giving an example.
I don't know.
He's like small.
Trey Young is still a great player.
Leave him alone.
I got no beef with Trey Young. Trey Young's a great player, but he has flaws too.
It sounds like
It's a lot of great players in this league with flaws. That's all. Every great player, you can find flaws in everybody.
Yeah,
Shoot,
but
Rondo
Ben
Test couldn't
Simmons
shoot
is
either.
great.
That's another
talking
person.
about every
He's
great
an
player.
average
Talking about
player.
this guy.
He's an average player, and he's supposed to be better than
He's
that.
not average.
Right.
He's not
He's
average.
average.
He's way better than what he is, man.
He's not
Yeah.
average though.
No, you
He's not
6'9". You 6'9", supposed to be handling the point. You averaging what?
Casino, he's not average. Let's not do that. He's not
And
average.
Rondo's 6'1".
Game when
He
it
is
when
very
it's
average.
playoffs, it's like, come on, dog. You've been in it 3
Arcino, he's not average.
And
Let's not do that.
Rondo's 6'1". That's the thing. Rondo is 6'1". Ben Simmons is 6'9". He should be dominating, doing all these
You
things.
tell me,
Yeah.
you tell me Ben Simmons ain't scored single digits in a playoff game before? Is that what you gonna tell me?
Man.
Yeah, he has.
Exactly. That's all I need to know.
Hold on, Rondo has too though.
Put it this way.
Rondo don't even be starting after the time.
Ben Simmons get more hype than what
I don't know.
he deserves.
Why do you keep bringing up other players? Just defend your
Well,
player.
what I'm
without
saying is,
having to
y'all act
bash
like scoring
other
single
players.
digits in a playoff game doesn't apply to every player. That happens to everybody sometimes.
Okay, but Rondo isn't
No,
the
no.
primary
No, just
player.
defend
But you-
your player.
Hey, people
But
in
you
Philly
also-
are not
Hold
making
on,
We
what is y'all
said we
beef
judge
against
people
Ben
off their
Simmons?
playoff
What
shit.
is y'all
Now
beef?
it's okay.
What is
Young
y'all
player.
beef on Ben Simmons though? Other than he can't shoot, what's your real gripes about his game?
That's the beef. He doesn't shoot.
Okay, y'all repeated that like 90 times.
Doesn't
That's
look
it.
at his team at all. To be a point guard, you gotta be able to
Is that a lady?
no good.
Didn't he? Who was it? Was it him that said I improved on my shot in the offseason and then came in the season and didn't even shoot a shot or something?
Yeah, that's him.
It's mental with him. It's mental. It's mental with him.
It's mental, right? So if you already know,
Because
this
if you watch the man
person
shoot off, if you watch him shoot behind the scenes, he makes everything. If you
Yeah,
watch
he
him
always
behind the
makes
scenes, he
on the
makes
court, he
everything.
won't even attempt
I don't
the
give a
shot.
damn what
Hold on.
Yeah, it's easy to make it when there's no pressure and nobody guarding you. Yeah.
What I'm saying is that's what I'm saying is mental in the game for him. I think I don't know what's going on with him, but it's mental. I don't know what it is.
If you mentally weak, yeah, we don't need mental weakness on the court. That doesn't serve your team at all. Being mentally weak does
I'm
not
just telling y'all
help.
what it is. I'm just telling y'all what I've seen behind the scenes. The man will make everything.
Devin
He works
Booker
on his
took
jumper.
his wife, took his girl, and
I
his
don't know what he
mental
does. I don't
mental
get into all
toughness
that.
went down.
I don't get into all that. That's something else. I don't touch on that.
Hey, he was sucking it up.
He keep, bro, but he gonna say behind the scenes. He make everything. It's just in the game. He get nervous, whatever. That's like in Friday when Smokey like I be, when Debo leave, Debo be like, shut the hell up, Smokey. I be quiet, but when he leave, I be talking again. When ain't nobody around, I be hitting threes all the time. I be hitting jump shots, but when the game is on the line, I don't be doing nothing. I'm just mentally weak.
Anybody
That
who's
needs
seen
to
him
be a
shoot?
meme.
Because Shaq did the same thing, y'all. Shaq will make a whole bunch of free throws in practice.
And Dwight Howard too.
Dwight Howard
make all his free throws in the behind the scenes.
Problem. That's why Shaq left all those points on the board by missing free throws all the time.
No, what I'm saying
He hit
is
him when they counted. He hit them when they counted.
He hit them when they counted. I give him
All
credit.
I'm saying is
I give him credit.
He
Yeah.
did practice them. Year after year, he practiced.
Every
Hit them Nicky Fickers when they counted.
Yeah, I give him that.
Ben Simmons is gonna turn into Shaq.
Every blue moon. He
Bro, that's like saying I'm a gangster when ain't nobody around, but then when everybody come around, I ain't with it. Come on, what is you talking about?
Hey. And stop changing players. Stick to Ben Simmons. Stop changing players. Stick to Ben Simmons. We talk about Ben Simmons. We done got to Shaq. What is going on?
I was just giving you an example of a player who struggles mentally.
Talk about Ben Simmons all night.
I think the problem with Ben Simmons is
He's gonna name another player that can't shoot.
Y'all keep repeating yourself saying he can't shoot. We know that. I agree with y'all.
I mean, my thing is, you agreed that he's mentally flawed. My thing is, why would you think this guy is great and you say it's mental?
No, I didn't say.
Off the court, he know it, but on the court, he can't. So
I didn't say. I said I think he can be a great player. I think he can be.
Okay,
that's what I'm saying. I haven't given up.
Okay.
Oh my
now you where do you rate him now?
Hold on, Carsino. I said he's better than 95% of the point guards in the league right now.
95 is a high number, dog.
95%. Dude, you know it's a point guard league, right? 95%.
Bro, he ain't better than Steph. He ain't better than Kyrie. He ain't better than James. He ain't better than
Tony Parker. Tony Parker is better than him right now.
Yeah.
Right now, the Charlotte Bobcats.
I'm telling you.
The Hornets.
Oh,
95%. Oh my God.
More players I
can name 6 point guard right now better than him.
95%, boy.
I can name 6 point guard.
Damn.
Hey, I'm gonna tell y'all this. I want y'all to do this. I want you to find any ranking of NBA point guards in the league and find them outside of the top 5.
Ranking?
We don't even need to do that.
We don't even need to do ranking.
You won't find them outside of the top 5 on anybody's ranking.
Of course,
says who?
Better than him right now.
Go find one.
He almost made me break my table today.
Go find one. I want you to find any ranking of point guard.
I can name 6 point guard right now better than him.
Another hard one.
I want you to find any realistic list of point guards that has Ben Simmons ranked outside of the top 5 in the NBA.
Man,
who better point guard?
gave everybody a break and hopefully everybody was Carsino,
I want you to look
I think Lonzo Ball might be better. I think Lonzo Ball might be better than him.
Come on, you sound silly when you say dumb stuff like that. Don't do that, man.
Lonzo Ball might be better than him.
Nah, Lonzo Ball ain't better than him.
Lonzo Ball.
He actually played all right in the second half. He actually played decent in the second half.
There we go.
Now you on that California stuff now.
Mentally, Lonzo is stronger than Ben.
Yeah.
The ball.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It ain't gonna go in, but he gonna shoot it.
Who a better point guard, him or Kemba Walker?
Come on, man. Are you serious?
Oh, Ben Simmons is better.
Kemba is better.
So you would say Ben Simmons over Kemba Walker?
Yes. Kemba Walker couldn't He's the reason why
the Celtics lost.
He's the reason why the Celtics lost.
My man.
No, he's not the reason why the Celtics lost.
Why did they lose?
Jason Tatum was the reason why the Celtics.
He must be fucking slow.
Mike Conley better than him. Just because he's bigger than these guys doesn't.
Wow.
Not no Mike Conley now. No.
Mike Conley's better than him.
No.
Oh yeah.
No.
Mike Conley is better than Ben Simmons. What are we talking about?
No.
You just said Mike Conley's better than Ben.
No,
Mike Conley is better than Ben Simmons.
Hey, bro, you got to put out that Mary Jane, bro.
You bet anybody who don't agree with that.
No,
you see what I'm saying?
Colin,
y'all won't even be realistic, so we can't.
Not no Colin, man.
It's a shooters league, and Ben Simmons don't want to shoot the ball.
Thank you, T.
And it's the shooters league.
This dude has attempted 4 jump shots in his entire career in the NBA.
I'm still talking about offense. So.
Like, dude.
I mean, what do you want to talk
league.
about with Ben Simmons?
Hold on, but Carsino, he has the highest He has the
I'm
highest
trying to
assist
see what you
turnover.
see.
He has
What
the
do you
highest.
see? What's on your glasses, man?
He has one of the highest. He has one of the highest assist turnover
You're not
ratios
gonna
in
be
the
able to
league.
see things the
He's
way
one
he
of the
sees
best
it because you can't
defenders.
stick your head up your ass that
He's
far.
one of the best defenders. He's one of the best defenders in the league.
Damn, Frank.
Whoa.
But y'all wouldn't even admit that
Okay,
he's
he
one of
went
the
to
best
all
defenders in the league.
defensive teams once. In 2019, 2020, yes, he
He's
made
still
the
one of the
all
best
defensive
defenders in
team.
the league, Carcino. He's still one of the best defenders in
You
the
want to
league.
talk about defensive wind shells, man? They ain't no.
I didn't say nothing about defensive win share.
My thing
That's not
is,
what I
I'm
said.
not a stats guy. I'm a facts guy. So when I see them in the playoffs, well, you got to show me what you got in the playoffs when it's on the line, because that's what people in Philly expect. People in Philly expect y'all to go somewhere and do something. So when you get to the
If you were
playoffs,
a facts guy, then you would admit that LeBron's the best player in the league. If you were a facts guy.
I wouldn't.
It's not a fact. I was just about to give him credit. I was just about to give him credit until he said that.
I'm just trolling Carcino, man. Calm down. I'm just trolling Carcino. Calm down. Damn.
I'm about to say he ain't the best player on his own team.
Look.
God damn.
So really, this guy's a LeBron James fan.
I'm just trolling Carcino, man. Damn. I'm just trolling him.
The sickness of LeBron James.
So you just wasted 45 minutes of my life on being sick.
From mention? From mention, though.
I think the problem with Ben Simmons is the league hype is
45 minutes of my life.
He's not a great player.
I literally got out of the bed.
My thing is, my thing is what Uncle Frank was saying. He just said what Uncle Frank was saying. He basically said Ben Simmons has a potential, right? And that we always like, yeah, give him more years. We'll see what he got to do. And then he seconds that and says, but he's better than 95% of all these point guards. It's like, bro, you're going back and forth. Which one is it? You're basically proving to Uncle Frank what he's trying to say tonight.
Hold on. To me, he's better than a lot of these point guards in the league.
Okay, let me throw out
one. Not just me. Almost every point guard ranking that you'll find online will have him ranked in the top 5.
Would you say
ranking?
Dog, man, listen to the language.
Would you say D'Angelo Russell? Would you say Ben Simmons or D'Angelo Russell?
Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons is better than D'Angelo Russell.
Because Russell,
I got out the bed.
Russell's a ball dominant, high volume shooter.
Don't get me wrong, D'Angelo Russell is a black hole, but at least he shoots the ball.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. He's
definitely not gonna make nobody around him better. He's definitely
but D'Angelo Russell, he's more clutch. He's more clutch.
So
he gonna give you 50.
He more clutch.
Yeah, you'll lose by 52.
Ben
Simmons is a LeBron James.
Ben Simmons losing too. You can't make anybody better if you don't shoot the ball. That's why Philadelphia be losing.
He won
Everybody
most
just
seasons
sees
from having Joel Embiid punch him in the mouth. And this might be that season, right?
This is why they lose. This is why they lose. Everybody crowds the paint. Everybody crowds the paint and packs the paint in when they play Ben Simmons because they know he ain't going to shoot. Right. And that just clogs up the middle. That clogs up the middle for Embiid.
They do the same thing to Giannis, and he's the MVP.
But Giannis don't go to the
but Giannis scored
about 70%. Yo, dude shooting 60%.
The MVP of the league.
Right, come on, man.
Two-time MVP of the league can't shoot.
He tried to shoot.
Man, he averages like 30 points a game, bro.
The two-time MVP of the league can't shoot.
He averages 30 points a game.
Ben Simmons averaging like 15 points a game. He's 6'9", and he getting to the rim. Why?
Right.
He can't shoot free throws. He cannot shoot free throws. Your point guard cannot shoot 60% from the free throw line.
Y'all just talked about Rondo. Rondo can't shoot free throws either. He shot 30% in a season.
The last game I seen from Ben Simmons, it reminded me. He reminded me of LeBron James.
You ready to get the PlayStation?
Oh, go ahead, fire it up.
Said the PlayStation.
Get the PS4 ready. I'm beating somebody tonight. I'm getting T. I'm getting you or somebody. Everybody going down after that last game. I played.
Wait, who'd you play? Did you?
I played T. And man, it was a tight game. It was like 8-14, and then I had 49 seconds. He scored 3 touchdowns in 49 seconds.
He must have been. Was you playing with the Cowboys?
What y'all with T-Mac on?
That's what that sound like.
It was like a 3rd and 14.
Sound like you playing with the Cowboys or some shit.
Probably the Bears.
You let that happen, man.
I got mentally out of it on the 3rd and 14, and he caught a bomb on the sideline and scored. I was like, "Are you kidding?" He got like I was mentally out of it after that.
You know, your Madden career sound like
49 seconds, and that was really the game. That was the game. I was done after that. After that, I just started throwing bombs down the field.
Madden career was really that
So you pulled
bombs
down the field. I'm so pissed off.
Is this the same dude who was a Brandon Roy fan?
Is that Christian up there in the corner, man, who was calling me out like a couple weeks?
You not the Brandon Roy.
Yeah, I am.
Oh,
I'm a Brandon Roy fan. Yeah, I am.
Oh man. No wonder why. No wonder why. I was thinking, I was like, who's Brandon Roy?
Favorite player in the world, but he ain't the best player on the team.
Oh yeah.
Ulrich was better than him.
That live had me cracking up.
Favorite player. It was Brandon Roy because he did one play in a game. One moment, he came back and won that game when he came in the game.
See, no, not only did he said that, he said LaMarcus Aldridge is a better player than him.
No. I'm saying at the time, obviously Brandon Roy's trajectory was he was going to be one of the best players in the league with his trajectory before his knees went out. But I'm talking about at that time, if you go talking like 2009, 2008, the best player on that team was LaMarcus Aldridge, but Roy was going to be taking over that. Roy was going to be taking over.
Roy was that guy.
Roy was the better player.
Yeah.
LaMarcus Aldridge was good. Roy was driving those teams all day.
Aldridge was good. He had some games, but it was Roy.
Roy was
Brandon Roy.
He was so good.
And he was still, and you got to think he was still dealing even with injuries back in 09 and 08.
Right.
He wasn't even playing 482.
Remember when Brandon Roy was giving Kobe the business? Kobe was like,
yeah. But I told you his trajectory, his trajectory
that was crazy, man. I'm about to look at that game again.
He was really the second best shooting guard in the league. It wasn't D Wade.
I'm gonna have to look at that game again. That was a great game.
In his prime, it wasn't D Wade. It was Brandon Roy, the second best shooting guard in the league.
Y'all remember that series between
I think
Dallas and Portland?
Became the best shooting guard.
I mean, Kobe was probably before him too.
At that time.
All right, little Wody, I'm gonna turn on the PS4.
I don't want to eat that. That's who I Brandon Roy.
All right, man. See, all right, man. Look,
that's who I thought you played last.
Was wild, but Lamar the best player on the team.
Gavin be saying Christian don't never get no dubs, man, and that's Gavin saying that.
Oh,
yeah. I played him too many times. I don't care about playing him no more. I didn't play.
Y'all get bored?
I didn't beat him so many times.
Y'all just get bored?
Yeah, we getting bored.
I see Troy playing. Oh, he left. I go say I see Troy playing. He was beating up on somebody.
I played Cino a little bit earlier, man. It got ugly out there.
T, you dropping touchdowns in 49 seconds, dog.
Oh, it was hilarious, Dad. It was hilarious, Dad. Like 3 of them. It was right quick, man. Because he had messed around and hit a 2-point conversion.
You pulled a Tracy McGrady? You pulled a Tracy McGrady?
Was playing with?
Yeah, it was ugly, Dad. It was ugly.
Who he was playing with?
Hold on, what system y'all running on? PS4?
PS4.
Yeah, PS4, we about to run.
I might have to get y'all tags and go ahead and dust y'all off in Madden too. I dusted y'all off here already.
We got another one.
Hey, T, what team you play with?
I'm gonna put it in the. I'm gonna put my gamer tag in the chat in the private.
Oh, you play with the Packers?
Yeah.
Yeah, man, he
was.
The game got so bad, he was just trash.
Sharon
Rodgers got that work, trash stuff, and it was working.
TC no heard you.
Let me try this out. I'm like, this is just trying out play.
I got him with a jet sweep. That was hilarious.
Hail Mary's going to work with
today. Come on, kick a field goal.
He put his tag up.
Hey, who that
T put his tag up. I don't know if you see it, T. He put his tag up in a private. And I think it's the
Who's
dude.
that, man? Who wants to smoke, man? I'll turn on my station right now.
Man.
FYF, yeah.
That was me.
Okay.
That was me.
Oh,
By the
yeah,
time I saw
Lane
it,
here.
I was Benny. Honest.
Oh yeah, old Ben Simmons out there.
I'm about to turn on.
I ain't got the Madden yet, but I got the PS4. I'm about to get it though.
Look, I just don't let y'all cap. I just don't let y'all cap on players. That's all.
Capping players.
Who you run with on Madden?
I roll with.
Okay.
Seahawks are the Cowboys.
Are you a Cowboy fan or you just?
No, I'm not a Cowboy fan. I just run with them on the
all I'm saying is I'm the champ from all the fellas. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? I'm the one with the crown.
See, you ain't played me yet.
Who the guy that they so good they run with the Washington Redskins or something like that?
No, that wasn't me. I wouldn't do no dumb shit.
Redskins.
Damn, somebody talking big.
What? The Redskins what?
Played me.
You know what I'm saying? Who think they so good they could be somebody with a team like the Washington Redskins?
Who talking like that? Somebody talking real confident.
No, not me.
Somebody said they could be there with anybody.
That won't say who won the Madden heads that could be a team
Man,
with
Cino not
anybody.
even online.
They was talking to Bear.
Oh,
Bear's
that's
trash.
Not even online.
That's messed up.
Ain't no ducking this smoke. I keep
Bear my guy, but he's trash.
You said he trash, bro.
Bear, that's my guy, man. But Bear's kind of trash, Dad. Sidebar, that's my guy though. That's my guy.
That's my guy though. That's my guy.
Hey, do y'all think Madden play good? Does it play good player wise?
Yeah,
you said what?
Go hard.
Does Madden play good play wise? Because I hear a lot of people talk online that they still like 2K5 better than Madden. I know.
Wait, NFL 2K5?
You talking about NFL 2K5?
Yeah, man. I'm still stuck on that, man.
That's like the best. That's like the best football game ever.
Literally, man. I used to play that like crazy. We used to play that. Stay up all night, play that.
Bro, just when NFL, just when 2K5 was starting to take over Madden went and bought the NFL rights and killed it.